What's going on, everybody? What up? What up? What up? This is D'Angelo with whatever the fuck I want podcast. This is Talk Shit Tuesday. Talk Shit Tuesday, where we talk shit about whatever the fuck we want. That's what we do. And I'm about to bring in my Raw Sports Radio family. I got Trav the Truth coming in,
What's
Jake,
up? What's up?
Will. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Everything good?
So,
Peace,
man,
family. What's the deal, man? How y'all feeling tonight, man?
Will, what's goody? What's goody?
What's the deal, bro?
Man, so I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna kick it right off, man. With what I'm saying, the hottest thing smoking in football, and we got Super Dave on the day. What's the word? But yeah, I'm gonna kick it off, man, with the hottest topic in football right now, man, and that's Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets, and how do they recover? This was I'm gonna play a video. This was a take. I think Colin Coward on what he think about it.
Win for the Jets. It really was. And it's the last week they're probably going to be in first place. Aaron was always the difference with this team between 7 wins and potentially 11 or 12. I've had coaches tell me this, that a great quarterback actually makes your defense even better. I never want to overreact to 1 week in the NFL, but after 1 week, I look at the Jets division and 4 things are true. Miami's offense may be the best in the league. Buffalo still has a better quarterback and a better overall roster. The Patriots are going to be a tough out, and the Jets needed Aaron Rodgers to get to the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers was the difference between 7 and 11 wins. It was a
So, what you guys think about that in the Jets? Do you think that um, Aaron Rodgers was the difference between 7 and 11 wins for them?
Oh yeah, I completely agree.
Now they did some bragging, man, beforehand. Um, they said that they was going for being the number one defense in the history of the NFL. Like with they was speaking. They wanted to be spoken with the '85 Bears and the Ray Lewis Baltimore Ravens. And I personally don't see that, but hey, more power to them. And now they got the kids, Zach. What's his name? Zach Wilson or whatever.
Yeah, that was.
That's the same guy that last year the team was wearing T-shirts to practice for them to bench him.
Oh yeah.
Like, can he
Damn.
win? Can he win that locker room back if the team is wearing T-shirts that they want you on the bench, and now he's the starting quarterback? It's, that's a doomsday.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I work on weekends, bro. But I had Monday off, right? So I had a chance to watch Buffalo and the Jets play, right? And what I seen from the Jets, bro, what I seen as far as their potential without Aaron Rodgers, I can't say they gonna do what they were planning on doing, but I can definitely say they can definitely perform and they can definitely compete, and they got a chance to be pretty damn good in their division.
Without a
You know what? I watched the game. Their problem is not the defense. The defense is very good, but their defense is going to be hurt by the lack of offense. Because the offense going to give the opponent the ball way more than what they would have if Aaron was playing. Now, granted, Aaron, he's a hell of a regular season player, but his knock always been
Damn.
what he does in the playoffs.
It's definitely a knock on what he do in the playoffs. Like I think he's one of the greatest skill set wise ever. But I always I always bring up the fact that the Green Bay well, somebody got an ambulance in the background, but I always
let's not forget Aaron Rodgers only got one ring, bro.
yeah that's kind of what I was going to
Let's
touch
not
on
forget that.
because I always tell Green Bay Packer fans and things like that you know they had 30 consecutive years of of great quarterback play, and they got two Super Bowl rings. That's lousy. That's pitiful. That's nothing to be proud of. They should be ashamed and embarrassed to have 30 consecutive years of the two of the greatest quarterbacks to ever put on a pair of cleats, and
Aaron.
they got two Super Bowl rings to show for it. That's ridiculous. But Aaron Rodgers is a regular season warrior, and now with this injury, he probably will never be able to shed that because it's probably a wrap.
His career is over.
Yeah, it's probably a wrap.
Hey Cap, you in here?
Yeah.
Turn your TV down, fool.
Who?
Turn your TV down.
I didn't know it was up.
Hey, tell us what. I know you was about to cut in and say something about Aaron Rodgers. Cap couldn't wait.
Yeah. Rodgers is a great quarterback, but like they say, man, when it comes to being successful, he's not that successful. We see that. And now we'll probably never know because he's going to be out for a year. That's really
Oh, his career
unbelievable.
over.
Right.
He done.
Well, I don't know about over because he still can
Oh,
come
he
back.
done.
I wouldn't
Well,
say he's
hey,
done.
I don't
He's still one of the
not to
best top
interject though,
three out
Cap,
there.
but I tore my Achilles, bro. I don't think he's gonna be back in a year.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
why
done.
not? But why not?
Because he's 39 years old.
Oh yeah, you're
So
right
he
about
so
that. He is old,
he
yeah.
might have to retire with that injury.
Yeah, you're probably right. He is about 40, so yeah, he's probably done. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking about. Remember the guy that played for the Knicks, Bernard?
Bernard King.
Right, and what happened to him? And he came back even better. So, and I mean Durant had it. So but like you said, he's old. So
It's a different sport, though.
true, right? Yeah.
Man, and bro, you gonna tell me football is less demanding on the Achilles
I
than
don't.
basketball?
It's hard to
Nobody
say.
said that. No, they agree
Bro,
with you.
no, he said it's a different sport. So I'm trying to figure out what was the end game with that comment because
It was saying he was saying that football is tougher.
Right.
Yes,
But we don't
it's a
think that. I
different
think
sport
basketball is
altogether.
tougher.
It's tougher.
Nah, basketball is tougher on your Achilles, I think.
yeah, it's gonna be way harder for him to
Oh,
come
Right,
back.
because it's a
For
lot
sure.
of quickness
Hmm.
you with your legs, man. You gotta use that Achilles constantly. Football is just you have a break. You run and then you have a break. Basketball is constant. It's almost like soccer.
who told you
Football,
that shit, man, Cap? Who told you
yeah,
that? Who
football
Nobody
told
told
you
me
is
that.
that?
way tougher.
It's a whistle every damn play with basketball.
It's not every play, boy. You don't watch basketball.
Luka
That's your problem.
Doncic to the free throw line.
Come on, why are you
Luka
bringing up word
Doncic to the free throw
with the
line.
one the white
Luka
dress the white
Doncic
boys
to the
out
free
there,
throw
man?
line.
Nah, that's
LeBron
bull, man.
James shooting
Okay.
two.
Play that little dumb thing you got, man.
Nah, I ain't
Okay.
playing that. I'm
Okay,
saving
why
that for
not?
you, man.
Why
Nah,
not,
Trav, no,
man?
Trav, you know what he talking about, Trav. I ain't gonna do it.
Good. That's good. Because it deserves it with you.
don't
You bringing up
don't nobody
LeBron.
know don't nobody know about that but y'all too, man.
Yeah, but I think the Jets are still they're a very good team. Because for them to beat Buffalo, I mean, I understand it was because of the special teams. But the thing is they're hanging there tough even though they don't have a great quarterback. So I think they're going to do pretty good because the quarterback should get better through the year.
I think they'll be lucky to make it to 500.
Yes.
Because next week they got to play the Cowboys. When the Cowboys
Uh,
blow them
oh
out,
that
that's gonna defeat them.
but
No, you
that'll
know
probably
how
be
the
an easy game
Cowboys
right there
are.
though. That'll be an easy game. Cowboys beat
No,
themselves, but you know, like Angelo said, that dude he lost the locker room last year. How is that going to translate to 500? Come on, man, 500 is damn near a playoff team. You making the playoff?
That's why I say they'll be lucky to make it to 500.
Yeah, they won't. They won't even sniff the playoffs. No wild cards
yeah,
at
But you know
all.
yeah, yeah,
they defense. But you gotta look at last year. Didn't they win like 6 games in a row at the end of the year?
yeah. Yeah,
Their
it's pretty
defense was
good.
playing good then, so they defense pretty good.
It's
It's just
very good.
the offense.
But you're putting a whole lot of pressure on that defense.
And they made some additions to the defense, if I'm not mistaken, too. Like they had the Jets defense predicted to be ranked like top 5 defense in the NFL this year.
Right. Yeah, they got a good defense. It's just the offense if they can
Right.
put
The
enough points on
offense
the
ain't
board.
going to support it. Be able to support it.
I mean, they got some good receivers though. They got good receivers. I think
But you gotta
they
have a
gonna balance
quarterback
that
that can
offense
get it to
out. They gonna
them.
try to run. They gonna try to run it a lot.
You gotta
Hold up,
have a quarterback to hit the receiver.
I got a question. I
Sure.
missed some of the game, right? Especially the last part of it. But I'm trying to figure out, wasn't it 16-16? Who they got a touchdown, right? The Jets. I know they got one at the end,
Yeah, and they went up.
Yeah.
They went
right?
up.
So how did they get that touchdown? Was it a pass or what? Not the last one, but the first touchdown they got.
First one was a good catch by that receiver. He it was a hell of a catch by the receiver
Okay,
for
so
the Jets.
the quarterback did that, right? He threw the pass.
He threw the
Yeah.
pass, but the receiver did
Right.
did the,
All
the job hauling in
right.
because
All I'm
it
saying,
wasn't really a good pass, but the receiver he worked hard and brought that
well,
thing
good,
in.
good. He got the pass, right. So the thing
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that the quarterback still did his job. He wasn't great, but he did his job. I think he did good. I mean, Roger would have probably did better. They'd have probably won the game easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be too much pressure. The offense ain't going to be able to support the defense because the offense is going to give up too many possessions without scoring, and that's going to put so much pressure on the defense where the defense is going to be on the field way more than the offense this
It
year.
didn't matter. It didn't matter last week. It didn't matter. They still was out there on the field, but they still won.
Hey,
That's
Okay,
all I'm saying.
you
They
you
still won.
you
That's a
you
special team. So the thing is,
okay.
defense won. Defense won.
You
The
think
quarterback
that the
did his
defense
job.
ain't going to get worn down um, 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 through the season, being playing more than the
Possibly.
offense?
Possibly. Depending on who they're playing. That's true.
Yeah, depending on who
Yeah.
they're playing in
Right.
the conference that they in, it's the toughest conference in the NFL.
hey, we got some Nelly. It's getting hot in here in the background radio. Somebody cut that off.
Oh, please, yeah, please, they got to get rid of that. They get a copyright strike. Yeah.
Nelly.
Oh man, he fucked the whole bit. Yeah. Oh, all right.
Hey,
They had to get the channel shut down.
I just want to interject just for a brief moment, right? We just watched the Jets dismantle one of the top 10 defenses in the NFL. The Buffalo Bills, they're ranked number 9 in the
Well, how
NFL.
they dismantle them? They
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 Bro,
only
beat
look at the
them.
scored.
turnover. Hold on, Cap. I'm gonna answer your question first. I'm gonna answer your question. How did they do that? How many fucking turnovers?
Bro, that ain't cap, bro. That's Jake. That's Jake.
That's right.
Oh,
That's
Jake, my bad,
man.
Jake, my bad, Jake. How many
Jake
turnovers
with the
did
bad
they have,
grandkids.
or did they force
Uh-huh.
in that game? That's what I'm saying. We just watched them, right? The Buffalo
Right.
Bills. They ranked like what, number 9 out of what, 30
Right.
something?
Right.
Come on, bro. We
That's what
just
I was
watched
saying
them
earlier. That's what I was saying
force
earlier.
how
He
many
was capped.
turnovers
Right. I was saying that earlier, and they won the game. So
and
I
how many
mean,
points
we
you
know
put up
Buffalo
against
is
them?
one of the top games out there.
We're talking about the number 9 defense in the NFL, and they put up how many points on them? And they made it look easy.
They didn't make
What?
it look
Wait a minute.
easy.
They
didn't
did
make
not
it
Hold
look
on,
make it
easy.
look
hold on.
easy.
Nah,
They
I know they
struggled
did.
to, barely got into overtime.
Right.
Bro,
It
No,
wasn't easy.
they
so
and
no,
and
we are talking about them without Aaron Rodgers. When Aaron Rodgers
and
went out,
and mind you,
when
they
Aaron Rodgers
benefited
went out,
from 4 turnovers.
right?
They benefited from
When
4
Aaron Rodgers
turnovers.
went out though, once Aaron Rodgers went in the game, they still put
Yeah,
up
well,
points.
you was cooking, but you ain't have to do the finishing move.
Say
Shit, you
what?
still playing Mortal Kombat out here. You ain't have to do the finishing move. Say it was easy.
No, it wasn't easy.
My
They
bad.
struggled to
I'm
win
messing
that
with you. I'm
game
messing with you, man. I'm fucking with you.
with 4 turnovers. They benefited from 4 turnovers and had to get the special team to win the game.
That was good enough. No, it wasn't. Nah,
Bro, what do
this
you
thing
mean?
It wasn't
wasn't
no
even
easy
tied up,
win.
Bro,
man.
special teams is
They
part of
did
Baltimore.
winning
not
the game,
dismantle
though.
nobody. How they
Man.
dismantle somebody?
Bro,
Buffalo barely
I'm talking
won.
about the interceptions. I'm talking about the interceptions.
Let me see. I
I'm
didn't see
talking
that.
about what they did on defense to keep them from scoring too, though.
Now you said the offense dismantled Buffalo defense. The offense did not do that.
No, my bad. I'll take that. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's not what I meant. But if you watch what the defense did, look how many turnovers the Jets
The
forced.
defense did a hell of a job. Yes, I agree with you. The Jets defense was great. It's the offense that is the concern. Because the
Yeah.
offense benefited from 4 turnovers and they only produced what, 20 points off of 4
Oh, 20
turnovers?
points. Why you acting like 20 points ain't nothing? What they supposed
It
to put
ain't
up?
nothing
NBA
when you
numbers?
benefit from 4 turnovers.
But I'm
There should
saying,
have been more points on the board with 4 turnovers.
hold on. They had what, 2 touchdowns on turnovers? They scored twice off the turnovers, right?
They had 4 of them.
But I'm saying, out of those 4, 2 of them was touchdowns, right?
The offense did not dismantle nobody.
I get it. That's
They
why. That's why I
struggled.
said. Exactly. You're right. You're right. And that's why.
They
I told you.
struggled, brother.
But if you look at how the defense reacted in those moments, bro, it's hard to deny the fact that we put up these numbers on the top 10 defense, but we also did this on defense ourselves. That's what I'm saying. That's what I meant to say. Not only did we step up on defense, but we scored 20-something points against one of the top 10 defenses.
Who is
A top
we?
10 defense is not supposed to give up those type of numbers, right?
Who is we,
Or
Will?
am I wrong?
Will, who is we?
Come on, I ain't got no dog in the fight. I ain't got
That's
no
some
dog in the
shit
fight.
Cap was saying right there.
All right, just for clarity, I don't got a dog in the fight. I'm talking sports.
That's right.
I'm talking
You're
football.
right. You're right. And we is the team, the
But
Jets. That's
for you
we.
to do what you did on defense and then also put up those numbers against the top 10 defense, it shows that you're well-rounded as a
Stop it,
team.
Will. Stop it, man.
Okay, my
Yeah,
bad.
you need to stop.
Matter scored a
talking
touchdown at the end of the
Hey,
game.
okay, cool. I'm talking outside around. You got it. But the facts are still there. They put up these numbers against the top 10 defense.
You talking about numbers?
I'm talking about performance.
The
I'm talking about
score
performance.
wasn't high. The score wasn't high at all.
Come on, bro. We're talking
It
football,
wasn't a
bro.
great game.
We're
It was
talking
not a
football,
great game at all.
Will,
bro.
It wasn't
they went 3 and out by 10 times.
Yeah, they didn't put up good
You gotta
numbers.
think about it. They went 3 and out. How many? 10 times or how many times?
10
Nigga,
or
it's
more.
the,
That defense pulled them through, and
Yes, it
and they
did.
ran the ball a lot. But they ain't put up no numbers on the board.
Right.
come on, bro. Come on, man.
And they
The
finally
Jets, bro,
scored, and they
bro.
tied it up 13 off. Then they
This is the
wound up
thing, bro.
going up 16-13.
The Jets got the number 3 defense in the NFL.
16 points ain't a hell of a lot of points.
But look, what I'm saying is the Jets are the number 3 defense in the NFL. The Bills are ranked number 9.
We're not doubting the Jets
Hold on.
defense.
Jake, hold on, Jake,
Jets
hold on.
defense is not the
I get it, Jake. I get it, Jake. But check me
problem.
out though. Check me out though. You got the number 9 defense in the NFL versus the number 3 defense in the NFL. The number 3 defense in the NFL lost their starting quarterback and still
And
won.
your point?
And they still won. That means they was able to
Yeah, because
score.
of the defense.
That means
They won because of the
the
defense.
offense was
It was
still
not the
playing.
offense. That's the whole thing.
Bro,
It was
that means
not
they
the
were still
offense that
playing.
got them through that game. It was
No,
the
hold on,
defense. That's what we've been saying.
But look,
You
Jake,
saying what we've been saying.
no. Let me bring it full circle though, right? Because y'all. So what we were talking about, right, is that are they gonna be able to do what they do without Aaron Rodgers? They did what they did without Aaron Rodgers, and then they also did it against the number 9 defense in the NFL. And then being the number 3 defense in the NFL, right? They still had whatever they had going on. They're still competing against one of the better teams, and they won on a touchdown. Not no field goal. They won off a touchdown. It went to
It was a
OT.
special team touchdown. The quarterback didn't throw that damn touchdown.
It went to
It was a
OT.
special
It don't
team
matter.
That's what
touchdown.
it
It's
don't
still
matter. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they did what
You
they were
made it
supposed to
sound like
do.
the quarterback threw a touchdown. He didn't.
No, I make it sound like they did what they were supposed to do. That's what I'm saying. They did because like when it comes down to it, you don't got no game plan like for how the game gonna go. You react to how the game goes. If they come out going crazy, you gotta react to that. So if you're gonna win with a field goal, you gonna win with a fucking field goal. Like it's not about how you won. It's about did you do what you were supposed to do? Who performed? They performed and they did what they're supposed to do in those moments because those moments are not up to them. When those moments happen, they reacted. They did what they're supposed to do. That's why I still have a slight bit of confidence in what they're saying because they still did what they did.
So Will, I got a question to ask you then. Do you think the Jets are looking for a quarterback right now?
Do I what?
Do you think the Jets are looking for a quarterback right now?
I mean,
I answered that. They talking about Matt Ryan and Carson Wentz.
You say what now?
I would say that they might have to.
Okay, so if they have to, why
but even if they don't, you can still have some type of confidence in what you got right now.
You're not looking for a replacement if you think you're going somewhere, bro. You're not.
Bro, you're looking for a replacement because you just lost Aaron Rodgers. You're not looking for a replacement for any other reason. You lost Aaron Rodgers, so now you're looking for.
The question was, is they going to be able to play? And
no, this is the real question. Did they take away all the turf? Did they remove all turfs from all football fields in the NFL? No. So you still got that risk. So yes, you should still be looking for another quarterback because you never know. Because some football teams are still playing on turf. So yes, you should still be looking for this.
But okay, should they be looking for a replacement for Zach Wilson or whatever his name is?
They say Tom Brady the answer. They said they trying to get Tom Brady.
No, they trying to get Carson Wentz, Wentz or Matt
Ah,
Bro,
Ryan.
y'all boys are
They don't
mad, bro.
need no
That's crazy.
wins.
I ain't bullshit. They said
No,
they trying to get Tom Brady.
man, they
Yikes,
showed
that's crazy.
they said that they said that they was
So you
they
think Tom Brady
showed
gonna give her that crazy ass deal he got just to sit on his ass and talk to come back to the NFL, bro? Come on, bro. Let's be honest, bro. You think he go? Tom Brady's another question. We shouldn't be talking about Tom Brady. He sounded
They were
crazy
saying
deal.
They were saying the Raiders were trying to get him to play quarterback because he got ownership in the Raiders, and they said the owners had to sign off on him playing quarterback.
And stop it. You know Tom Brady got to come with his own offense.
Yep, he needs
Oh yeah,
he needs Josh McDaniels, or even Charlie Weiss. Goddamn it, he needs he needs somebody. Tom Brady
He's a
ain't.
system quarterback, man. He ain't no real quarterback.
Y'all crazy.
Yeah, we knew that was gonna get Joe going.
Y'all,
Go ahead, Joe.
y'all speak on a lot of emotions, bro. Like,
Go ahead, Joe.
talk facts, bro. The man got 7 rings. Come on, man.
You
He's
can't
gonna
say
win
nothing.
3.
Can't say nothing about the
You might
product.
well say, is LeBron a system player? Is fucking Jordan a system player? Jordan ain't won without Phil.
Absolutely.
Jordan ain't
LeBron
won
is
without Phil
absolutely a
Jackson.
system player.
Is Tim
Absolutely,
Duncan?
LeBron is a
Is
system
Tim
player.
Duncan a system player?
Yes.
Is Steph Curry a system player?
No.
Y'all sound crazy.
No,
No. Steph Curry
yeah.
Steph
is
no.
Curry ain't won without Steve Kerr, so he's a system player.
Steph Curry is the
Joe,
system.
When
Joe,
he
you
won without, when
disqualified.
did he win
Joe,
without?
Joe, you disqualified to talk of basketball. You know no basketball. Let's talk
Hey, look,
football.
y'all talk with emotions, bro. Y'all look. First of all, when you talking on live streams, you can't be a fan of somebody and just state your opinion. You gotta state facts. You talking about Tom Brady as a system player? He got 7. He
Man,
got more
hell,
Super
common sense
Bowls
that made.
than every team in the NFL. How is he a system player? That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense.
So if it don't make sense, Joe, why did he have to take his system to Tampa Bay with him?
Call it what you
If it
want. So
wasn't.
did Peyton
Yeah,
Manning, but
cause
you said Peyton Manning is great.
I'm a
No.
Tampa Bay fan. He brought his system to Tampa Bay. That wasn't Byron Leftwich's system.
And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get back to it because I'm not gonna let you I'm not gonna let you get away with what you just said about Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning didn't bring the system to Denver. Peyton Manning is the system.
And
Peyton
that's
Manning.
why
Hold on.
he got fucking mocked.
Hold on.
Y'all got me
Peyton
fooled.
Manning.
How,
Peyton
what Peyton
Manning was
Manning do his
called.
first year?
He was his own offensive coordinator. That's what he was.
What did Peyton Manning
You
do
know
his
what I'm
first
saying?
year in Indianapolis?
Okay, let's really
He was
back
a
in.
rookie. You talking about when he was a rookie?
Yeah, Angelo, let's reel it back in, man.
Y'all
Yeah,
talking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
we're gonna really back
Like
in
y'all,
back to the
y'all
Rodgers.
just said that Aaron Rodgers is not a winning quarterback. What?
He not.
He's not a running quarter. He's a mobile quarterback. It's a difference.
No.
Hey,
He said winning. He said
he
winning.
got
Oh,
one less
winning?
ring. He got
Oh
one
yeah, he
less
a
ring
winning
than Peyton
quarterback.
Manning. He got one less ring than Peyton Manning.
Jake was saying he's a regular season quarterback. That's
He
what they said.
No, that
right.
was
Okay,
Cap.
so regular
Cap said
season.
that. Cap
He
said
got
that.
one. He got one less ring than
No,
Peyton
I
Manning.
said that.
Oh, okay.
He got
Yeah,
one
he's
less
a regular
ring.
season quarterback. When he hit the
Yeah, yeah,
playoffs, he doo-doo.
yeah,
Aaron
yeah.
Rodgers.
Cap did come in and say that he ain't a winning quarterback. I think Cap
Well,
did say that.
I can say in his defense, they never spent a lot of money to put offensive talent around him.
That ain't true.
I mean, to me they didn't. The
Aaron
players they
has
had.
always been able to pick his receivers. Last year was the only
No.
year that
I ain't gonna let you. I ain't gonna let you
last
tell that
year
lie.
was the only year that he was whining about not having receivers. Before that, Aaron was picking his receivers who he wanted to play on his team. He was
That
picking his receivers.
that's new on me because him and the organization they always done had a real about the talent they bring to the team on offense.
Is Cap still on here?
It wasn't the receivers.
Yeah, I'm still on here.
Is
Cause
that true,
how
Cap?
long Jordan Love
What?
been there? How long Jordan Love been sat behind him? He was mad then when they got Jordan Love and for the first pick instead of getting some help on offense.
What win championships?
Defense.
When have Aaron Rodgers had a top 10 defense?
When
Never.
has Patrick Mahomes had a top 10 defense?
Probably right now.
So
Good
stop
answer.
it,
Patrick
man.
Mahomes.
He got a
I like
Super
that.
Bowl, nigga.
Good answer.
And he got a Super Bowl, nigga.
He got 2 Super Bowls. Yeah.
He
Correct me if
got
I'm
3,
wrong.
don't he?
Thank you.
No, 2.
He got 2 Super Bowls.
So he got one more than Aaron Rodgers, but he don't
Damn
win
right.
quarterback.
Shit.
But
Yeah,
he only
motherfucking
played
right.
half.
We talking
He only
apples.
played half the.
And he only
Aaron
played
Rodgers got about
5
what 20
years.
years.
Right.
Patrick Mahomes only been there what
Okay,
6?
so
Five-
what? So
5 years
so
or
you
more,
saying
huh?
if Patrick Mahomes win no more championships, that means he's only a seasoned quarterback, right? That's what y'all saying.
So
Like
No.
it's
the
just
stuff
like
y'all saying
Drew
don't make
Brees.
sense,
Is
man.
Drew Brees not a winning quarterback?
Exactly. Drew Brees got 1 Super Bowl. Is Drew Brees not a winning quarterback? No,
No,
come on,
no,
bro. Niggas just saying that because he told Chicago a new asshole.
no. I'm not
No.
saying that.
No, Drew
Shit.
Brees a winning quarterback because Drew Brees won playoff games. Patrick, Buddy go
Aaron
home in the
Rodgers.
first round. He go home in the first round if he make the
Yeah.
playoffs.
If he make it. Yep.
I don't know because y'all saying that, but he done been to a couple of NFC championships and he just lost.
He wet the bed
He
too.
lost to a better team.
No, he when he went to the NFC Championship game, he wet the bed. He didn't just lose; he wet the bed. He played like shit.
He got dominated. He most of the time he'll be playing against a team with a dominant defense.
When you
And he going home.
a great quarterback always, they say defense wins championships, but when you got a great quarterback that sits at the table with like if it's a table of quarterbacks, that table is Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers.
You can't say Tom Brady.
Why are we saying Aaron Rodgers?
Tom Brady is a system
Why are we
player,
saying
bro.
Aaron Rodgers?
I'm not putting no system player and no top quarterback in the room. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not.
He in the room.
A system player and you put.
So hold on.
System player. You
So
putting him in the room
Joe
with greatest
Montana
quarterbacks?
went in the system.
Yeah, he was in the West Coast offense.
Oh, I know it. That's what I'm saying. He a system quarterback. Any of them quarterbacks that winning them championships, they in a system.
Hold on, that West Coast offense, man, is a free system, bro. It's not a limit. It's not a system that limits you, man.
So did you watch the 49ers?
But basically, when we say system quarterback, saying a player can't play outside of it, they can't play in no other system but the system they in. They're not versatile, man.
A lot of them not.
And who made the comment about Joe Montana went to Kansas City at 40 and did the same thing. And it wasn't the same offensive coordinator. He didn't pick his offensive coordinator.
Yeah, it was a different one, but it was the same offense.
Tom Brady didn't either, and he went there and won a Super Bowl at 45. So let's
same offense, different team, same offense.
Tom Brady took all the players and all the coaches.
He took one play over there. That was Gronk. Stop it, bro.
He took all the players and all the coaches.
He chose his players once he got there. He chose.
Hey, look, I bet you this. We doing all this talking.
What that
I
offensive
bet you
line
all of y'all
from,
favorite teams, y'all would trade that quarterback for Aaron Rodgers any day of the week.
He got a tore Achilles. We can't do that.
Well, check this out. What we're not talking about. We're not talking about that contract that Aaron signed, over $100 million in what 80% of it is guaranteed, and he may never play another down of football.
I don't think he's gonna play another down of football because he has no reason.
Nope, and he's going to get over $100 million.
Yeah, his contract.
He deserve it.
His contract is fully guaranteed, so
he deserve it.
From the Packers, yeah, from the Packers.
He deserved it from the Jets too. That's why they gave it to him.
No, they gave
Somebody gonna wind up in the Hudson River. That's what's gonna happen.
Right.
I mean, we talk about a quarterback. He just won an MVP a couple of seasons ago.
Yeah, but he only played 3 downs with the Jets, and the Jets got to eat that contract.
Oh yeah. They gotta eat that.
Yep, he's gonna wind up in the Hudson River somewhere.
Yeah, I think he gonna. I think that's it. I think he gonna retire.
Yeah, I think
He have no choice.
I think he's gonna retire too.
You have no choice.
I mean,
Man,
you
with
know, he
all this
could
medicine
rehab
and
and
stuff,
come back,
all
but
this
at his
medicine and
age,
stuff,
I don't think he gonna do it.
all this medicine and stuff they get out these days, man. Ain't no telling what that man gonna do.
He's not a dedicated athlete.
Now I'll give you that.
Now, I ain't gonna say that. He been playing a long time, so
No,
I ain't
he's
gonna
not
say
a
he's
dedicated
dedicated.
athlete.
If he
Aaron
wasn't
Rodgers,
dedicated, he wouldn't be an MVP just a couple of seasons ago.
But Tom Brady have proven to you your brain could make you last a lot longer. Aaron Rodgers is one of the smartest quarterbacks to ever play.
I think he's one of the most physically, not one of, he is the most, him and Patrick Mahomes are the most
Man, Patrick Mahomes is not
physically
accurately
gifted.
like that, man. Stop it, bro. Patrick
He,
Mahomes is not accurate, bro.
I, he's there.
Oh
They're
man,
the
who
You
two
said that?
bugging, bro. You bugging, man.
Who
Patrick
said
Mahomes
that?
is
Yeah.
not an accurate thrower, bro. Patrick Mahomes just sling the, he's a gunslinger. Aaron Rodgers is not a gunslinger.
When it's
No,
said and done, Patrick Mahomes will be known as the greatest quarterback over
Wow.
Tom Brady.
Wow.
Shit, that's not true.
That's a fact, man. That's a
Wow.
fact,
Not,
Cap.
man.
Oh,
Wow.
okay, time will
Shit.
tell.
Ain't no time gonna do that.
shit, he
What you
well,
gonna
Uh,
let the white
ain't no,
man tell you he not?
ain't no
So you
damn
gonna
way,
tell me this,
man. Ain't
this
no
man
damn
went
A
way.
to
brother can't be the
Ain't no
greatest.
way. It's no
Y'all nigga,
way.
y'all sound like
It's
some
not gonna
coons,
happen.
man.
so hold
Come
on, hold
on,
on.
man.
How is that? And no quarterback has done what Patrick Mahomes has done in the short time he's been in the NFL.
And
No
who
other
cares?
quarterback.
Who cares though? To get 6 rings, it's not gonna get no
What
6
have he did?
rings.
Man, you talking about Spygate,
He
How
ain't
many
got
Flat
no
rings he
six.
Gate,
got?
It
all that
don't
shit.
matter. It don't
Tom
matter.
Brady and them,
It's all in
the
the
New
game.
England
It's all
cheating
in
and
the
shit,
game.
man.
Mahomes
Everybody
might
know Tom Brady
Mahomes
is
might get
he's a
4 rings.
fraud, man. He's
He
a
might get
fraud,
4
dude.
rings. He might get 4 rings, man.
Well, can he cheat and get some more like Tom
It
Brady and
don't
them?
matter. He would have to.
Hey,
He would
I
have
heard
to cheat.
Ashley said if
See
you
what I'm
ain't cheating,
saying?
you ain't trying.
hey, Joe.
Don't live by that motto. Oh,
That
I heard
sounds
Ashley
true.
say if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
That
Yeah,
sounds true. Okay, that
you
I've
know.
sounds
heard that
true.
myself. I've heard it
That
myself.
sounds true. Yeah. You win
Guess
at
what
all
Kobe used to
costs.
do? One of the greatest players ever to live the game. He said I used to manipulate the game. He said I used to read stuff and manipulate stuff, manipulate the game. That's a part of cheating.
That's within the game. That's within the rules of the game. But we talking about filming teams practices.
That's not Tom
Uh,
Brady. That's Bill
that
Belichick.
it don't matter. He benefited from it. And then
Wow.
on top of that, we talking about flattening the football and shit so you can have grip. Hey, get out of here, man.
Come on, man. Stop being a
Not
hater.
Tom Brady.
That's all in
Bill
the
Belichick
Well,
game,
once
man.
again.
That's what the game's about, cheating,
That
man.
ain't that
The
ain't
best
part of the
cheater wins.
game. Not
The
not when you
best
go to
cheater
court over
wins.
it. Not when you
Basketball,
get
same
not
thing.
when you get fines over. Not when you get in trouble with it. That ain't part of the
Fines don't
game.
matter. He
Stop it.
still got the rings.
Stop
He
it,
Man,
man.
still got the
Stop
ring.
it.
lot
He
of
still
a
Stop
got
it.
the
lot of them
ring.
do it. They just got caught.
If that was college, they would have took his rings away. They would have
It's
took
not
like they did
college.
Reggie
It's
Too
not
Bush.
bad
college.
this not college.
They
This
they would have
It's
NFL.
took
not
it.
college.
They would have took
That's the
it.
Too
best of
bad
the
this
best.
not college.
Professional,
This is
It's
NFL.
not
right?
college.
Professional cheating.
You
Professional
It's
talking
not
cheating.
college.
you talking about
But
one of the
a
you living in
motherfucker
one of
tell
them
you,
world, then you
oh,
a great dude.
Tom Brady got 7 rings, and I call him the best, call him the GOAT, and you niggas do it, man.
He
But
is.
y'all a
He got
special
4
type
rings
of
in 2
nigga,
months,
bro.
man.
I
Grow
don't
up.
I
Only
don't
a
call him the
special
GOAT.
Grow up,
nigga
I
man.
would say
call
some
him
shit like that,
Grow up.
man.
the
Grow
info.
up.
It ain't about the rings.
Grow
I
up,
watch
You
the
might as
man
man.
well go
play.
and drink his fucking milk then if he the GOAT.
I watch him play. I watch him play. I don't call it because of the rings. Tom
Nah.
Brady is the greatest player to ever play football. If you look at
I
his
call it
body of work
because of
and
the
what the man
rings.
Stop it,
did,
Hey,
man.
hey,
Stop
hey,
it,
hey, hey,
man.
hey, Cap,
he
you gonna
won
let that
with
man
less
say that,
talent than
Cap?
anybody.
He
I
He
said
call it
won
Tom
with
because
Brady
of
is
the
the
he
rings.
greatest
won with
player.
he won with
He
less
better,
talent than
he
anybody in
better
the
than,
NFL.
he
He
better
won
than
with
Lawrence
less talent
Taylor.
than any. Yes,
He's
Any
better.
and the
Yeah,
Lawrence.
he's better
anybody
than.
that
You
watched the
crazy
And what
as
game,
the
fuck. He
hell,
ain't better than
Roger?
no Lawrence
anybody
Taylor.
that
He's
watched the
better than
game,
Michael
You're
know
not gonna
Jordan.
Peyton
tell me a
Manning was a
defensive
He's
better
player.
better than
quarterback
Michael
than
You're
Tom
not
Jordan.
gonna
Brady.
Peyton
tell
Manning
me.
way better
He's
than
better
Tom
than
Brady.
Michael
I've been
Jordan.
we've been saying
Man,
that.
we
He's
going
better than
somewhere else with
Michael
I've been
this.
saying
Jordan.
it.
We going
He's better
somewhere
Shit.
than
else.
Michael
Tom Brady
What
Jordan.
we talking
Tom
about
Brady
next
ain't
time?
even better than Aaron Rodgers,
He's
bro.
better than.
Let's be
He's
real.
better than Michael Jordan.
Nah.
He's better than
Stop that
Michael
shit, man.
Jordan. He's the
You
goat of all athletes.
and they got you trained
He's the
pretty
goat
well.
of all athletes.
They got you trained pretty
He's the
well.
That
goat
man,
of all athletes.
it's not a player. It's not a human being that have more championship than every franchise he have played against. And you saying this man is not the
Man, that's
greatest?
Bill Russell.
He
Learn your
have
motherfucking history.
Oh my God, here we go. The Lakers have
Russ,
18 championships. Bill Russell
Bill
have
Russell got
11.
11.
Tom Brady have 7 championships. It's not an
What the
NFL
fuck
team
that mean?
have
He is
more
not
than
the
him.
winningest athlete. He is not the most
I
winningest
said,
athlete.
like, man, you
No,
just like
fuck.
arguing,
No,
bro.
no, no. Fuck your.
Listen,
You
open
framing
your
those laws.
ears.
Fuck your
I
argument.
said,
You
I
trying to
said,
frame a dumbass
you talking
argument.
about,
Fuck that. I'm
I
not
said,
taking your
he's
perspective.
the
Hell
only
nah.
player and
Nah.
that
You can
walked the
take that
face of this
shit.
earth that
You
have
can.
more rings than every franchise he done faced.
That's not true,
What
Nobody
the
else
man.
say
fuck
that.
Grow
that's
up,
supposed to
man.
mean?
That's
What the
not
fuck that's
That's
true.
supposed to
not
mean?
true.
Nobody
That's
stop
only
it,
in
bro.
football, man.
Stop it,
That's
bro.
not
What's
true.
wrong with you?
Name an NFL team got 7 NFL
NFL,
championships.
you said the
The
athletes,
Steelers. The
man. You didn't
Steelers,
say
man.
I
What
said the
the fuck
you
you
Steelers
said
talking
don't
about?
have
athletes.
the Steelers do not have 7 Super Bowls. Look it up.
Listen,
Bro, what the fuck are you saying?
Ring.
I'm saying
he's not this
Tom
athlete,
Brady have
man.
more rings than every franchise in the NFL.
That
That's
make
right.
him the greatest?
We know that, man.
Okay,
Damn,
bro. I'm not
you
gonna argue with you,
agree.
bro.
I'm asking you, do that make him the
This
greatest?
man not competing against players. He's competing against
Hold
franchises.
on, hold on, hold on,
Stop
hold
it,
on.
bro.
So you
Like,
telling
stop
me?
it.
So
You
you telling me
serious?
if you got
Come on,
two
man.
backup, if you got backup quarterback who was on every championship team in his career,
Man,
that
come
make
on,
him the
bro.
greatest?
Come
Bro,
on.
you sound crazy,
He
man.
did it.
You
He
sound
did it.
crazy as hell. He
Hey,
ain't
don't
do
nobody,
shit, man.
okay.
To win the quarterback, you need a good defense. They just said that earlier.
It
The
Okay.
New
don't
England
matter, man.
Patriots always had a great defense,
Okay.
and then they had a quarterback in Tom
So
Brady who didn't fuck it up.
what have New
Hold on,
England been
Joe.
doing since
But
Hold
Tom
on,
Brady
Joe.
left?
Hold on, Joe. Because
he is,
all you need is a quarterback to not fuck it up, man.
he's the
Everybody
best
know that about the
football.
NFL.
What have
You
New
need a
England been doing
quarterback to
without
not
Tom
fuck it
Brady?
up. So
Hey,
stop that
panel.
dumbass argument you talking about, man. You know,
What have New
quarterback, he
England
ain't
been
do
doing?
shit.
What have
Bro,
Bill Belichick been doing without Tom Brady?
I don't base it off that. Only you listen to fucking ESPN. You don't know what the fuck you talking
You
about,
just
man.
said the New England
You
always
listen to
had a good defense.
ESPN. You could tell you one of them casual green ass fans, bro. You don't know what the fuck you talking about.
But you talking with emotions.
You don't know what you talking
I'm
about,
giving you
dude.
facts. I'm
You in the
giving you
wrong.
facts.
You
I'm
ain't
giving you
giving me
facts. You can
shit.
look
You
it up.
giving me
You
the
could
white
Google
man's
it.
perspective.
You
That's
could
all you
Google it
doing.
and look this up.
You a
You can't
motherfucking
argue with
parrot.
this.
You
You
a
can't.
parrot, bro.
Hey,
Dude, you
hey,
a
look.
parrot.
Hey,
All you do
Dave.
is
Hey, Dave.
regurgitate arguments you don't
Men
heard on
lie,
ESPN.
women lie, numbers don't. You
All
can't
you
argue
do is
numbers, bro.
regurgitate arguments you heard on
Now, I
ESPN.
regurgitate.
Cause you a motherfucking parrot. You are
Okay.
not an independent thinker. You a parrot, dude.
Okay.
We
Okay.
don't need no motherfucking parrot. Bro, we don't need no parrot coming on
Independent
here
thinking
repeating
ain't
what the
nothing.
fuck he heard. Bro,
He can
shit you
be a
say
parrot. He
ain't
can be.
shit you say
That's
original, dude.
right.
What
Nothing
is
you say is
Right.
authentic.
What
Nothing
is
you
you
say
saying
is
authentic?
original. Nothing that you say is original. Bro, I
Okay.
do all my
I'm not
research. What
gonna.
the fuck
I'm
you
not gonna.
talking about?
And your
Bro,
research
you a
is dumb.
clown.
Your
Bro, you a
research is dumb.
motherfucking clown,
Who
nigga.
is you
Nigga, you
researching?
a clown,
What is
nigga.
you researching?
Gonna-
You
That's
a
not true.
clown, nigga. That's what you
It's
is.
not true,
You a
nigga.
clown, nigga. You got
You
a low
calling people out your
IQ.
name. You
Every
hurt.
time you come on the
You
motherfucking
hurt.
show, I'll call
You
you that
hurt.
shit in front of your face,
You
nigga.
hurt.
Every time you
You
come
hurt.
on the
No, you
show,
won't.
the
No, you
IQ
won't.
get
You
low on the
scared of
show, nigga.
Chicago. You scared
The
of
show
Chicago.
IQ,
Hey, look.
nigga,
Next
I
time
see
you
you on
come
the
to
road, nigga.
Chicago.
You a trucker. Nigga, you a
Next time you
trucker
come to
just like
next.
me, nigga.
No.
You a
Next time you
trucker
come to.
like me.
I
I
don't go
see
over the
you on the
road, bro.
road.
I
I
don't go
see
over the
you on
road.
the road,
Check
bro.
this out.
I
Next time you
run
come to
shit around.
Chicago.
When
Next time you come
I
to
pull up
Chicago,
at a
hit
truck stop,
D'Angelo up.
I run the whole
Hit
TV
D.
room, nigga.
Look,
I'm the
look,
one who
watch it.
snatched the motherfucking
Hey,
mic
look,
remote
hey,
control.
look, check
I
this out.
run everything where I go around, nigga. What
When
the
you come
fuck
back to
you talking
Chicago,
about?
when
I
you come
run
back to
everything
Chicago,
I go around, nigga.
I'm easy to find,
Fuck
bro.
going
All you
Chicago.
gotta do is
Fuck
tell the
Chicago, nigga.
intro.
I'm talking about you.
Exactly.
I'm talking
Okay, there
about
you
you,
go.
nigga.
I'm
Don't
telling
run
you,
behind
I'm
Chicago,
not
nigga.
coming nowhere else,
Don't
bro.
run
I'm not
behind
coming nowhere else.
Chicago
when
If
you
I
come to
see your
Chicago,
motherfucking ass,
call
I'm gonna give you
D'Angelo
my
and tell him
number.
I'm gonna pull up
I'm gonna
on
give
you.
you
I
my
want you to
number,
call
nigga.
me and
You a
pound your
clown,
face.
nigga.
You gonna
You a
stand on
clown.
it.
I don't like nothing about you.
Exactly.
You a low
You
IQ
right. You right.
motherfucker, man. I don't like shit about
Absolutely.
you.
Hey,
I'm gonna
look.
give you my number though. I'm gonna give you my
I
number.
don't
I'm
want
gonna
your
give you my
number. I
motherfucking
don't
number,
want your
nigga.
number.
You a
I don't
clown,
want your
nigga. You come
number.
on here over
Hey,
talking
look.
people and you say dumb shit. You just
When
regurgitate shit. You a
like I just said,
clown, nigga.
like I
I
just
don't even
said,
respect niggas like
when
you. A
you come
clown,
to
dude. Be
Chicago,
original.
when you
Fuck
come to
Chicago,
Chicago,
nigga.
tell
Come to where the fuck I'm at. That's
D'Angelo,
me
tell
in
me
the
to pull
middle
up,
America,
and I
nigga.
want you to call
You a
me a clown.
clown,
But
nigga. Do you a
we'll see.
clown?
We'll
You
see.
a clown, nigga.
We'll
This
see.
nigga a clown, Cap.
We'll
You,
see.
Cap, you
Okay.
already know I used to box,
Hey,
bro. This nigga
I
a
don't care
clown,
about
bro.
boxing. Who
Nigga,
fight?
I
I'm
see
not,
you.
bro.
I got everything you got,
Hey,
dude. I
I
got
don't
everything
care.
the
Okay.
police got on his hip. I
You
got
gonna
all
eat
that,
your
bro.
words.
The
Okay, we're
fuck are
gonna
you
see.
talking about,
You
nigga?
think you
You a
tough because
clown, nigga.
you got a fucking
Nigga, you
gun?
can't do nothing in the jail cell, nigga. You can't do nothing. You ain't that dude, nigga. I can tell you not
Hey,
that dude, dude.
D'Angelo.
You ain't that
Hey,
dude, nigga. I get locked up in Vegas. Niggas call me OG.
Hey,
Niggas calling me
D'Angelo.
OG, bro. And I ain't even from the
D'Angelo.
streets. No,
D'Angelo.
nigga, I go in
When you come to
motherfucking
Chicago,
Dallas jail. When I go to Dallas jail, nigga, I'm good, nigga. I'm telling you, you ain't
I
that
don't give
dude,
a
bro.
fuck.
Stop
We
coming
gonna
on
see.
here talking like you
We
like
gonna
that, bro. You
see.
ain't like
We
that,
gonna
man.
see. When you come to
Stop.
Chicago, when
You
you
a
come to
clown. All
Chicago.
you do is repeat them
Okay.
white boys
Okay.
fucking.
Okay.
You just
You
repeat
look
they
at
motherfucking arguments,
I'm not
man.
even mad at you, bro.
You
You
a
got your own
clown, bro.
opinion. You got your own
You,
opinion. I'm not even
bro,
mad
bro,
at
you
you.
not
When you see me in
original,
person, call
dude.
me a clown.
This
That's
space,
all.
you not original, man. Say something original. Say something original.
We ain't
Club
gotta go
Brady
back
got
and forth with
7
this.
fucking
We ain't
rings
gotta
and
go
all.
back and forth with
You
this.
weak as
We don't
fuck,
have
man.
we don't
Shut
have to
that
go back
shit
and
up,
forth with
man.
this.
You boring, man. I should have went
We
to
don't have
sleep
to
on
go
your
back and
ass,
forth
man.
with
You
this.
boring, man.
We
You
don't
just
have to
loud
go
and
back and
boring.
forth with this.
You loud and dumb, dude.
Hey,
That's all
look,
you
we don't
is,
have to go
man.
back and forth with this, bro.
Look, I'm
You're
gonna get
not
a
gonna
nigga
say
my
nothing to
number to
hurt
get to
my
you.
feelings.
Matter of
I
fact,
don't
I'm on
want your
Facebook. Super
number.
Dave.
I
Super
don't want
Dave.
your
Super
number,
Dave on
bro.
Facebook.
I
You
don't
a
want your
clown, man.
number. I don't want to
You a
talk to you.
clown.
I don't want to talk
You
to
a
no
clown,
dudes. Is you
dude.
serious?
You
Get
a
out of here. You
clown.
crazy?
Oh, come to
Get the fuck out of here.
Chicago. You
What I
trying to run
want to talk
behind
to you
niggas,
for?
man.
Stop
You
trying
a
to give me your
clown.
number. I told you hit D'Angelo up. D'Angelo can
Nigga,
tell me to pull up on you where
I'm,
you at. Call me
I'm,
clown.
no. We ain't got
That's
involved
all
in
we gotta do.
D'Angelo.
We
Matter of
ain't gotta
fact,
exchange numbers. When you
I'm
come to
Super
Chicago,
Dave
I'm
on
gonna pull up
Facebook.
on you.
I'm
I
Super
don't
Dave on
need to know
Facebook.
you, bro. I don't
I'm
need to
Super
see you.
Dave on
I don't
Facebook.
need
You
to
a
know
clown,
you.
dude.
I'm
You a
pulling up.
clown,
Angelo,
man. Period.
You doing
Period,
Angelo,
all
man.
you
What's
doing
up?
all this
Hold
talking.
on.
Period.
What's up,
End of
Cap?
that. End of discussion. You a clown, man. You don't
You're
know what the fuck
absolutely
you
right.
talking about.
We
You
don't
how you
have to
come
talk
on?
no
How you
more.
come on the fucking
We don't
podcast
have to
and
talk no
repeat
more,
what
bro.
you hear on
We
ESPN
don't have to
and want
talk
to
no
talk
more,
over
bro.
everybody? That's
We don't have
clown
to talk
shit,
no.
man.
We don't have to
That's
talk no more,
clown. You
bro.
don't know nothing.
Hey man, we don't have
You
to
should
talk
shut
no
the
more,
fuck
bro.
up because you don't know shit.
We don't have to talk no more, bro. D'Angelo,
I'm
what
sitting
we
here
talking about? Aaron
quiet
Rodgers?
because I don't
We talking
know
about
as
Aaron
much.
Rodgers?
Angelo
Hold
I play
disappeared.
on.
my,
It's supposed
I
to be
play
his
my
show.
position.
What the hell
I
is
play
that?
my position.
We
What?
back to
What you
Aaron
say?
Rodgers, bro.
What you say, Cap?
I said it's supposed to be Angelo's show, man.
I
You guys
Yeah,
just
man,
took
but
over. It's
this
an
dude a
argument, man.
clown, bro.
I
He
This
got.
he
guy got
come on
his
here every
right to have
time
his
All this,
opinion.
hey
and
look,
repeat shit. He
hey
just a
Jake,
It
all
don't
clown,
this,
Cap.
matter.
all
The
this
It
nigga a
don't
name
matter,
clown,
calling, all
Cap.
bro.
that stuff,
The
bro.
nigga a
I'm
clown,
not.
bro.
Hey
It
Jake,
don't
hey
matter,
Jake,
man.
That's
hey
But he
Cap.
Jake,
come
That's
on
what
here
I said.
spewing foolishness,
Hey,
bro.
hey
Man,
Jake,
that's
hey
Cap.
Jake.
That's Cap, Joe. That's Cap.
No, I want to talk to Jake. Jake told me.
Jake left. Jake
Jake
left.
left.
Yeah.
Okay, well Jake said when I first came on the first day I was on, he said, man, look. You might be a little emotional about what you said, and you might get loud and do all that stuff. And I tried to, I'm gonna hold that back, bro. I'm not gonna do all that stuff and call everybody out their name, bro. You say what you want to say. You feel how you
Bro,
want to
you
feel.
talking
But if you
over
feel like that,
motherfuckers
hey,
who
look, bro.
trying to make
If you
original
feel like
points.
that, if
You
you feel
repeating
like that,
what the
I don't need
motherfucking
your number.
ESPN said. We
You
know
steady
that,
trying
bro.
to talk over me. I don't need to
We
talk
know
to
that,
you. I
man.
don't need to
We
see you.
everybody we just listen
You
to you
feel
out of
like that
respect to
about me
D'Angelo.
when you feel
But we
like
don't
that
respect
about me.
we don't
When you
respect
come
you,
to
dude. Nobody on here
Chicago,
respect you.
Let me know
Hey,
where
the
you at. I'm
cap,
gonna
because
pull
he
up
never
on you.
heard you.
I'm gonna pull up
Stop
on you,
sleeping.
bro.
Stop trying to hide behind Chicago reputation, dude.
I'm not trying.
Nigga, you
Bro,
gotta come
did
out
you
here
just
in this
hear me?
world by
Did you just hear
yourself.
me say? Did you just hear me
You gotta
saying
come
niggas
out in
about
this
Chicago?
world by
I'm
yourself,
coming
man.
dolo. I'm coming
Bro,
dolo by
I know.
myself.
Hey, Joe,
I'm
I'm gonna
coming
keep it real with
dolo
you,
by
Joe.
myself.
I know how I
I'm
deal
coming
with
dolo.
motherfuckers in the truck stop. How I deal with them. I
I'm
know how I
not
run
talking about that.
across when.
I'm not talking
I
about
know how I
wherever
am in a
you
room
at.
full
I'm
of men,
pulling up.
Joe. I know how
Okay. Well, we
I
gonna
am.
see. Well, I bet you that whole attitude changed when I get in your face.
Yeah, bro.
I bet you. I
We'll
bet
see.
you that
We'll
whole
see, bro.
nigga do
Look,
a
I
whole
told you I'm
lot of
Super Dave,
nigga
bro.
do a
I'm
whole lot
Super
of. I don't
Dave on
give.
Facebook,
I'm
bro.
not.
I'm Super Dave, bro. I
I
got the
don't want to
first
be
part
your
started.
friend. Introduce
So
me to your
so
wife.
so let's stop
I'd rather be
talking.
your wife
I'm
friend. I don't want to be
I'm
your
Super
friend, bro.
Dave.
I don't
I'm
want to
Super
be
Dave.
your friend. I don't want to be
I'm
no
gonna
hoe ass friend.
introduce you to
Introduce
my
me to
wife.
your wife.
I'm gonna
Introduce me to
introduce
your
you. I'm
wife.
gonna introduce you.
I'll be her
I'm gonna
friend.
introduce
Fuck
you
you.
Super
Why am I
Dave, and
talking
I'm
to
gonna
you, bro?
Oh,
You a
introduce you to
grown
her,
ass
okay?
man.
And I'm gonna
Why you
introduce you.
want to be my friend? I don't want your number.
I'm gonna
oh,
introduce you to it.
I want to see you
See,
stand on
this
them words
this
when I, in
shows
your
you
face.
you
I want to see you stand
you
on them
you a
words from in your
motherfucker.
face. We don't got to do all this. We
See,
ain't got to do all this talking
I'm
on
gonna
this
introduce
damn
you to her.
page. We ain't got to do
I'm
all
gonna
this talking or
introduce you
nothing
to her,
like that,
brother.
bro.
I'm
Like I
gonna
told you,
introduce you
come
to her.
Chicago, holler
Just
at me,
hit me
bro.
up, man. I'm gonna introduce you
It's
to her.
nothing. I just
You're a
want to holler at you,
degenerate type
bro.
of
It's
motherfucker talking
nothing.
about interview
It's
your
nothing, bro. I
wife.
just want to
And
holler at
motherfucker
you.
applaud that.
I just want to holler at you, bro. That's
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna
I
intro.
just want to holler at
Joe,
you.
stop
Man,
talking,
you
bro.
trying to
Stop
be my
talking. You don't know.
friend.
Stop
I'm
talking,
telling
dude.
you,
Stop
you
talking.
trying to be my
Stop talking.
friend.
Stop talking, bro. Stop. You just a loud motherfucker. Man, you sound like a Section 8 bitch, man. Stop talking, dude. That's all
Now I'm
you
a
doing,
Section
man.
8 motherfucker.
Proud of you. Yes,
Hey,
that's
bro,
how you talk, bro. Like a single
you
mother lady.
confused,
You just
bro. You
talking, bro. Man,
confused.
you ain't saying
Hey,
shit, man.
D'Angelo, man, go back
hey,
to
that's
Matter
it.
of
fucking
fact,
Hey,
I'm gonna go ahead and get off
hey,
this
podcasting,
yo,
bro.
motherfucker,
yo,
man, because this
yo,
nigga ain't
yo,
this nigga trash, yo.
yo. That's it for that
He,
shit.
if he
That's
gonna be the main voice of the
Oh man,
podcast, let D'Angelo
nah,
be the main voice. But
nah.
you always trying to take over shit. Don't know nothing, man. Play your
I said
position, nigga.
something.
You got
I
invited on the
said
podcast. Play
I
your
said
position,
something to
dog.
D'Angelo. I said
Let
something to
D'Angelo
D'Angelo.
moderate the show, nigga. You a clown. Let him moderate, man.
You got. Hey, I can't wait. You come to
Speak when you're
Chicago, bro. You
spoken
gonna
to,
stand on
dog.
these words, bro. You can even
Hey,
be in Indianapolis. I'll pull up in Indianapolis. You need to stand on these words, bro. I'm
Y'all are
dead
some
serious.
sick
You need to
people,
show me.
man.
You need to show me you about this life, bro. I'm
Still
telling you, you
talking,
need to
man.
show me, bro. You doing a whole lot of talking on the other side of this phone, on the other side of this motherfucking podcast.
Y'all through.
hey, I'm telling you, man. Cut that shit the fuck out. That was
Super Dave on Facebook, man. I'm
that.
telling you, I do this shit for fun, bro.
I don't want to know you, bro. Why do you keep giving me your Facebook page? Is you fucking serious? Dude, you sound like a telling ass motherfucker. Who tells somebody what their Facebook page and go in there and try to fight on the internet? Get the fuck
And
out of
then I'm
here.
gonna give you my number after
Man,
that,
I don't want your number.
so you can meet
Stop
my
trying to
wife.
be my friend, bro. I don't want to
So
be
you can
your
meet my
friend.
wife.
I don't want your contact. I don't. Stop trying to
Mm,
give it to
shit.
me. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't.
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you meet my wife.
What the hell? This motherfucker keep trying to give me his number. What the fuck? What type of shit is this? But back to Aaron Rodgers though, man.
I'm a
Motherfucker
nigga,
want to be
you
the
a
main
nigga.
voice. He want to be the main lead singer. See
Want
this
to be
motherfucker? He garbage as fuck, man. Main lead singer. He don't say shit.
That motherfucker probably looking for me right now on Facebook.
Hey,
That motherfucker searching for me so bad right now. You know
You
he
see what I mean,
bullshit.
Trav,
He
bro?
trying to size me
You see
up.
what I'm
Look,
saying? This shit low
he looking
IQ,
for me
bro.
right now, bro. I guarantee you. He got a motherfucking another search back on Facebook. Let me find this motherfucker. Make sure I'm talking to the right motherfucker. I'm a
If I
regular old dude, bro. I just
if
got
I was on
I'm a regular
Facebook,
guy,
nigga, I
bro. I'm
wouldn't
just
even
from
be
the
on this
land,
right
bro.
here. It'd kick me out of the. It'd kick me out.
Hey, look, I'm a regular ass motherfucker, bro.
Man,
But
let's get back to
I'm
people.
all
Let the
about the
people who
game.
know sports talk, man. Because you
Man,
don't know shit. Let them talk, man.
I'm definitely editing all that bullshit out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. We not finna put. I'm not finna have 20 minutes of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All that yelling and screaming
Somebody
and
got to
shit.
say something. No, nobody. This nigga come on here every time and just say a bunch of bullshit, man. Nobody want to hear that. Nothing original about that shit you
Hey,
regurgitating
hey,
ESPN.
why is he still saying the same thing? D'Angelo, can you move this shit on, bro? God, dog, man. Like something, man. This dude is crazy.
Yeah, well, hey,
I,
hold on. Moving right along. Now I'm finna transition into another topic. You you know what I'm saying? 'Cause that one went left, got a little heated. I want to know what everybody think about this guy here, Justin Fields, and his performance against the Packers yesterday.
Who?
Now, Justin Fields for the Chicago Bears.
I'm out.
need to change the name to Justin Stands.
I'm out too.
He don't need to be on the field. He need to be in the stand.
Shit.
I honestly believe that that offensive line is trash, but I also believe that they ain't got no developing. They ain't got no developing. They don't develop quarterbacks well. I don't think he could read defenses good, and but I also think that offensive line is trash. I think the offensive line is ridiculous. I think if you gave that man a little more time and he probably could make something happen. But he's a scrambling quarterback. He do stuff on the move, and they trying to make him a pocket quarterback, and that's stupid.
I don't know if I don't know if they're trying to make him a pocket quarterback, but um, I know I'm streaming this in my sports group right now, and my sports group is not gonna like what I got to say about this situation because my sports groups, they spend all their time defending Justin Fields, and before I even start off, I want to say that I'm in no way, shape, or form ready to throw in the towel on Justin Fields. I still think the kid got it. I still think he got what it takes. But I need to see the needle move in year three. Okay, yes, the Bears have a terrible offensive line. Yes, the Bears have a terrible defensive line. But it's year three. You still can't be making the same mistakes that you made in year one, in year two, no matter what. Because I counted 5 times DJ Moore was wide open in Justin Fields check down. He just gonna check down to that running back or the third option or whatever. It seems like every single time, no matter what. I saw a play. DJ Moore had his man beat by 10 steps, and Justin Fields took a fucking sack. It He has to get better at reading defenses. It's
Mhm.
evident. It's evident
Mhm.
that he has not been in the books, and you know we can't keep not addressing that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Justin Fields, the savior. We can't keep not addressing it. We gotta call Shorty for what it is. Shorty need Shorty needs to learn how to read a defense, man.
But
Yeah,
in Ohio, he came out of a pro style offense though in
Yeah,
Ohio.
he was passing.
So right, so what I'm saying is when you get to the next level, you got to have a developing team to develop him to get better. I think Justin Field want to be a great quarterback, but you only, I mean, you can't learn that stuff on your own, man. Reading defenses and stuff like that. They threw him right into the Lions den, man. He was a starter right out the gate, man. So, he learning on the go.
Wait, no, they didn't throw him right
man.
in. It was
No,
somebody
right, you
smart.
right.
That
Right, he started right.
yeah,
But he went like at the end of the year. They put him in though, didn't they?
I think they put him in after like 6 games. I
Right.
forgot
Yeah,
who.
had so many games.
It was the quarterback that Andy Dalton. Andy
Andy
Dalton.
Dalton. Yeah, Andy
Yeah,
Dalton started over him. Yeah.
yeah,
I
Andy
think
Dalton.
Andy Dalton got hurt, didn't he? Andy
Y-
Dalton got hurt. Yeah. Andy Dalton got hurt, and then they put him in, and he ain't never come out. But I just feel like the Bears never had great quarterbacks, man. I just think they don't develop quarterbacks well. That's
I don't
that's
know.
how I feel about them.
Sometimes it's on the player. I mean, gotta work on your craft. You gotta study. So a lot of that. If he been in the league 3 years, I mean, he got to take some accountability.
He do, and he did. I will give him credit. He did. He uh in the conference after the game, he did take accountability. He said, you know, I promise to be better. You know what I'm saying? I got to do a better job. He put it on himself. So he did take accountability. So I'll give him credit for that. But he has to get better, and he has to get better yesterday. I'm telling you, they will not go into year four with Justin Fields at quarterback
No,
if he don't show improvement. And we all know why they won't go into a year four with him.
yeah, if he don't win some games, put some points on the board. He yeah, he gonna be out of a job.
I hate to see it too, man, because he got all the tools. Like he he could pass the ball. He got a rocket arm. He can run. He big as hell.
Oh yeah, cause what I saw him do in college, I know he can throw the ball. I saw what he did against Alabama, and he was hurt. He was injured,
Yeah,
and still did his thing, throwing the ball.
yeah. I don't know, man. It's frustrating. It's frustrating to be a Bear fan to watch these struggles like this, man. I'm kind of used to it, but this time a little different, man, because
How many head coaches he done had? Has he had just two coaches, or he done had three coaches?
he had two coaches. He had Nagy, who definitely didn't know shit, and
Yeah, that was all.
and Ober whoever Oberflus, whatever his name is now, man. It Matt Nagy is, man. He the worst. Some of the worst shit I ever seen as a head coach, man. Some of the worst shit I ever seen, man.
Till they get shit together, see, they need to run play to get the ball out of his hand quick. Dump it all to the running back, dump it all to the tight end, to the slide, or a little screen pass to the receiver. Let them do something until he can get it together where he can go through his read and get the ball down the field.
It seemed
It's,
like
it's ways it's ways to do it because like a lot of people like I can give an example like Eli Manning. Only thing the Giants did when he was playing with them, they simplified the offense. He was only doing three different things. That's all he was doing. He going to the slot. He either gonna throw it up 1-on-1, let the receiver get it, or dump off a little short pass to the running back or something like that. That's all he did. Like them comeback plays.
for
That's all Eli Manning did.
20 years, and it got him. It's gonna get him in the Hall of Fame
Yeah, this a simple offense. See,
for 20
that's what
years.
they need to do for him for right now.
But it seemed like that's what they doing, and that's not working because he don't take shots down the field.
Nah, he a lot of time he hold the ball.
That's the problem. He hold the
That
ball
that's a
too long.
lot of a lot of these quarterbacks that you see that have trouble. They hold the ball too long.
He's definitely a victim of holding the ball too long, and he gotta correct that, man. And okay, that's one game. All right, uh, three game four. You know what I'm saying? Game four, he better not be doing that shit.
But see, then too, the offensive coordinator, he got to watch that film too, just like that game right there. He got to watch that game and see what he need to fix with the offense and what they need to work on. Cause he got the capability to do whatever they need him to do. They just got to work on
Yeah, he definitely he got all the. I know he got all the physical tools and to get the job done. It's just whether or not he can put it together, man. It's just simply he he hold the ball and dump it off on his third read. The 1 and 2 option is dead. You're not getting the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling Jake before he left, man. Darnell Mooney and DJ Moore, man, they was out there just running around getting exercise yesterday. You know what I'm saying? They was just doing cardio out there, running for fucking nothing. Cause
Yeah,
he didn't even have his eyes on either one of them. And he
yeah, he
better
got to get it together. He gonna be at the house.
That's what they try to do to a lot of our quarterbacks though, man. They try to systemize them and put them in certain situations to fail, man. So you know, a lot of them overcame it. Like I didn't think Cam Newton was a bad quarterback, and you know they tried to systemize him and put him in try to make him into a certain type of quarterback, man. And I think they're gonna try and do the same thing with Justice Field. But I'm with D'Angelo. I said it. What I just said, he need to learn how to read defenses. He don't know how to and like D'Angelo said, it's like it's clear as day he don't know how to read defenses.
Yeah,
Like
it
he
is,
he
bro.
he know his first read. It seems like he know his first read, and if that ain't it, he's looking to run. Like that first read ain't there, he either taking a sack or he taking off. When I watched that Bears game Sunday, man, I rarely saw him go to his second option.
Never.
He never go to his second option, man. It's either that first guy and if that first guy don't get separation quick, shit, he ain't gonna look at him.
Yeah, and that's exactly my biggest concern, man. He gotta work
He
on
got a
that shit,
hell of an
man.
arm. He got a cannon.
But Joe, to what you said, like um, you said you feel like they do this to all our quarterbacks.
Hmm.
I don't necessarily think I feel that way because like when you bring up Cam Newton, I think that the Panthers they played to Cam Newton's strengths.
Yeah, for 1 year, and that's the year he went to the Super Bowl. And then when they saw what Denver did to him, the next year they changed that whole offense up. That
I
next year after
you
they
don't
came
you
out the
don't
Super
think that
Bowl,
they changed it up a little bit because they was looking into kind of what happened, man. His body broke down
I don't.
from getting beat up.
But
They had to find a way to try to protect him from getting beat up.
yeah, and I agree with that. But as we all know, you Dominic McNabb, Warren Moon, Michael Vick, uh, Justice Fields, Lamar Jackson, all these quarterbacks is they legs is a great weapon. You know what I'm saying? So I think you could run. I think you could run a lot of stuff, huh?
What did you say, Cap?
I think
No, I was just checking something out. No.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Joe.
I think they legs is a great weapon, and when you take that away from them and try to make them into a pocket quarterback, it hurts them.
I don't.
A lot of these, because I think you also learn the game in high school too, and a lot of these black quarterbacks in high school wasn't at no big school. You know what I'm saying? Like learning how to read defenses, and when they go to these colleges, they still the college game is about running quarterbacks. It's about mobile quarterbacks. That's what the whole college game is about now. Everybody is trying to get a mobile quarterback. So when you get that mobile quarterback, you pretty much got a chance in college. But in the NFL, when them linemen and them doggone linebackers just as fast as your quarterback, you can't run all the time. By that time, you ain't learned nothing. You go into the NFL when they're expecting for you to do the same thing. Sometimes it don't work. But you got to get that quarterback that's like the Andy Reid's that's with Patrick Mahomes. He let him move on a run and find people and stuff like that. I think that's more so what Justin Fields did.
I think that
That's what he needed.
that could be a potential strength for Justin Fields. Uh, to make plays on the run. I mean, make plays with his legs. But as an offensive coordinator, subconsciously
Mhm.
they're gonna step in and try to protect him from himself sometime too. Because yeah, he's a big guy, but he can't keep taking those hits. It's just it's it's not humanly possible. Quarterbacks cannot get hit and continue to play at a high level the way that he taking hits, the
Yeah,
way
you're right.
the
You're
way
right.
Cam Newton took
A
hits.
Colbert, yeah, a Culpepper, same thing. Big
I
man.
agree.
Hmm?
Hey,
I was saying
hey,
I agree.
Cap, that was a good one right there. Dante Culpepper.
Right.
Don,
Huge
Dante
dude.
got huge, but he took too many hits.
Exactly. That's what black quarterbacks don't understand. No matter how
Yeah,
big you are, eventually you're going to get hurt and you're out of the game. And then, like you were
But
saying
would y'all?
earlier, you was trying to make these guys pocket quarterbacks. You can't do that. They try to do that with Cam. You have to work
yeah,
with them. That's why you say with Kansas City, they got the best coach for that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You because you supposed to old school football coaches, they have so much belief in their system that they want to fit players into their system, but
Mm-hmm.
you have to system around the players that you have. And the coaches that do that, those are the successful coaches.
But would you think that you only build the system around great players?
Yeah, you build a system around great players. We talking about great players. We just said Cam Newton, Justin Fields, Dante
Right.
Culpepper.
Right.
They were great players.
Mm-hmm.
Dante Culpepper. You named Donovan McNabb. I
Mm-hmm.
believe that Donovan McNabb went to the NFC Championship game 4 times and I got thousands upon thousands of passing yards. He should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. I agree. And
He,
and and
Oh
and
shit.
and Donovan McNabb was a hell of a passer. That dude
yeah,
was pinpoint accuracy, man.
yeah, he
Donovan
could throw
McNabb
it.
had an arm, man. He
He
had an
could throw
arm.
that motherfucker. He could throw that motherfucker.
That's why
yeah. All them quarterback was really pocket passers, except like Newton. He can throw in the pocket, but he was more. He'll run that ball. But the
I don't
rest of
think
them
Vic
cats,
I don't think
will
Vic was
stand
a
in that
pocket
pocket and
passer
throw it.
though.
Huh?
I don't think Vic was more of a pocket passer.
For most of his career, he was running. He was with Atlanta.
Right.
But when he
Right.
got to Philly,
Maximum
when they gave
that's
him that 100 million, he was standing in the pocket throwing the ball.
that's Cap. That's Cap talking.
No,
No.
that's
Nah, this trap.
crap.
Oh,
Trav.
Trav. Hey, Trav. Hey, what's crazy is this, Trav. Who was he with?
What you mean?
Who
Somebody
was his
with
quarter? Who was
Philly?
his coach? Who was his coach? Andy Reid.
Oh
That's
yeah, yeah.
that's crazy. Like think at Donovan McNabb. Look at his background. Donovan McNabb, Michael Vick, Patrick Mahomes. All these quarterbacks, all these black quarterbacks were successful with him because he like D'Angelo just said, he built his system around them to make them successful.
Right.
So I feel like Justice Fields could be a much better. He got the he's 6'2". That's the perfect size for a quarterback. He got an arm. You get somebody in that room, you need. And then another thing, I think they taking a lot of veterans out of the locker room too. The guys that could teach him the game. They try to make these locker rooms a lot younger than and get these old guys up out of there and could teach them the game because all of them know the game. And could teach them the right way to play. But what quarterback have Chicago had that could teach him that they could bring back and teach him the game? I don't
Well,
know.
Nobody.
man, look, they they had one. They had Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton was a pocket passer. You know what I'm saying? They could
And the
have.
dog suck.
Man, shit. Dalton. Shit, man.
He, I
no.
don't think he can teach him nothing.
Nah, man. No.
You
I,
know who
I
I
think.
think, man? I think what's the name was a career defense is real good. The quarterback. What was that quarterback? That took was it Cal Orton? When Cal was it Cal Orton?
Yeah.
Cal Orton red defense is pretty good, but I think he just didn't have the arm talent. Like if you could have put Rex Grossman arm talent with Cal Orton, man, that would have been man. Look, that dude would have been. I think Cal Orton was a good film room quarterback. Because he wasn't that talented. Cal Orton wasn't talented at all. He was just smart, kind of like that quarterback from San Francisco. I don't think he's talented. I just think he's smart.
Who? Garoppolo?
No, that new kid they got over there. What's his name?
Brock Purdy.
Yeah, Brock
Purdy.
Purdy. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Purdy. Huh.
I hey man, Purdy impressing me. You know what I'm saying? He impressing me. Like I'm finna stop saying you know they winning in spite of. Dude, dude is they winning because of Buddy. You know what I'm saying? Brock Purdy playing good, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
t-
Garoppolo is a great film room quarterback. So
a time or two.
Yeah,
he ain't lost a game yet that he started and finished. So
Yeah, time or
He
two.
still play at the 49ers?
yeah, he's the
yeah,
starting
he
quarterback.
the starting
Okay,
quarterback.
that's good. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Purdy.
good. She
Mhm.
ain't that good.
Christian
Yeah, he got.
McCaffrey went off Sunday, so
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, see, the
Yeah.
49ers got a good team. That's why they been going to the Super Bowl, NFC Championship
that's
last few
all they
years.
missing.
Last few
That's all
years,
they missing,
they
man.
been good.
That's
yeah.
all they missing. But I think you like you said, Purdy, like D'Angelo said, I think eventually people gonna have to stop saying he a game manager. You know,
So what do y'all think about Baltimore and Lamar?
Me personally, um,
I'm just saying as far as being qualified to deal with the Chiefs.
he ain't, they're not gonna deal with the Chiefs.
the Chiefs. Man, look, the Chiefs is gonna be tough
Listen,
because
man,
I think the
if
Chiefs is gonna get.
if
They gonna be a
if
hell of a
if,
lot better.
if he would have played last year, I think they could have beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. Cause before he got hurt, they were the best team in the league.
Yeah, that's what I think. And he's a scrambler too. He's a better runner than any quarterback.
Oh yeah,
He's a better thinker. Yeah, he's a great player.
But he one of the worst thrower quarterbacks.
He's not one of the worst throwers, man. The
like
guy's
it
pretty
just
good. They keep saying that, man. Oh, they've proven it's been proven that he's a very good quarterback passing when it comes to rating. So that's not true.
sometimes it's just the offense that a team run and what they doing.
Yeah.
But they most
Lam-
the work to his strength. They run the ball. They just depend on their defense. And in a game he might have 100 yards rush, or
yeah, but
he a
now
dual
he
threat. But they
right, but
really
now
hadn't
he
had many receivers for him though.
right, but now he
Independent
got a
receivers.
couple of good receivers, man. So we'll see how good he is. Cause he
Yeah,
got
we'll see
Odell,
how
right?
it go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how it go as the season go along.
So,
I
so
like
who was it?
Baltimore,
Who was
man.
it that always beat Kansas City? That knocked
Oh,
Kansas City out?
Cincinnati.
Yeah, Cincinnati. Watch them. And if they play Kansas City, they'll beat them every time. They'll
I
knock
don't
them out.
think. I think they time ran out. I don't even think they're gonna make
Why?
the playoffs.
But why? Why you think they time when they still got the same players?
I mean,
Don't judge him. Don't
they.
judge him off of yesterday, Trav.
All
No,
right.
I'm just
Yeah,
going off of
man.
just like I don't know, man. It's like they got a decent defense. They got some players on offense, but I don't know. Just sometimes they just like they don't be looking like they be prepared in some of them games.
Who
So I
that
don't, I
be?
don't know if that's on the coaching or what. I don't
That's the
know.
coaching. That's the coaching.
Yeah, it's
What
just
Because
team?
something
Lamar,
about 'em.
What
right?
team
Because
is this?
Lamar do his thing.
The
The
bank.
Are you
Bengals.
talking about the Bengals?
Yeah, Joe Burrow now.
Oh,
I think that Bengals game was just more of that right man. That AFC South thing, man. That's just them teams always play each other hard. Like the Packers and the Bears, and the Lions and the Minnesota. They always play each other tough, no matter what. Like the Bears can have a sorry team. It's always gonna be a greedy game though. Like it's just that just them division games, man. They be tough, and I think that's what happened with
I don't know, but I
with
believe if they
Cincinnati.
meet up with the Browns again, the Browns gonna beat their ass again. That's what I believe with
Man, that
Deshaun Watson.
that,
With
that
Deshaun
Browns
Watson,
defensive line,
yeah,
man. Oh
yeah.
my
Well,
God, man.
cause to me, out of them two, Deshaun Watson is the better quarterback to me.
oh yeah, yeah.
Man, they tried to bury Deshaun Watson, man. That dude always been a good quarterback. Even when he was with Clemson, man, he was always a good quarterback, man. They tried to bury Buddy.
Yeah, I think
Hey,
all that came down
he
on him because he
he
wanted to
tried to
leave the
bury
team.
himself, right? Being a freak. Come on, man.
He snapped.
Right. And
Hey, hey.
he's fortunate. He's really fortunate to get away with all that stuff, man. And they still gave him all that money. He should do well because they saved his career.
If they gave him all that money,
Yeah.
evidently that shit was some bullshit.
Nah, come on, man. You know how money talks. Don't matter. A chick saying nothing, I can always override that. Got the best lawyers out there. Nah,
I
that's
mean, I
why they
don't
put all
believe
that
that shit.
money on him.
I don't think he did that to no 40 women.
I don't know about 40, but listen, the thing is, once you do it to 5 or 6, you got a record, man. And that's when they start making money off your ass. That's what they did with him. You know?
Man, why these motherfuckers be so damn freaky, man?
But they come on, they're
I
athletes,
don't even
man.
think it got. I don't even think it got something to do with being freaky, man. It's more so of, man, you went from being like in high school you poor, in college you probably poor because you didn't move somewhere else and you by yourself. When you get to the NFL and you get that money, man, I don't think it's that they freaks. It's just that they just feel like they could do what they want to do, man, and
Nah, money
that's
make you a freak.
bad, man. You
Money
say
Nah,
make
money
you
man,
a
make you a
freak.
freak.
Money
I,
make you a freak, man. Come
That's
on, that's
tough.
all of them. Look at your boy Michael. What's the guy the receiver? This guy's a crazy freak. They used to play with
Money
Dallas, and
make
that's what
you a
happened.
freak.
Michael Irvin.
Look at Lawrence Taylor, Michael Irvin. But look at Lawrence Taylor. They're crazy freaks, man. The more money they make, shit, they think they own women, and they
Oh
get
my god.
rapes.
I don't know, man. You can't believe everything they tell you.
Man,
Wait, man, come on. We know
hey,
Lawrence Taylor's a freak. This
but
guy's a
but
madman.
but
Shit.
hold on, bro.
No.
Look, this gonna be a headline, man. Cap say money make you freaky.
Okay, well, it don't. Look, name one that it didn't turn out. One.
hey,
That
hey,
man said
Cap, Cap
he
under the
didn't hold back either.
hey, he under
No,
the
all
Rick
I'm
James
saying is
act.
that
That's what money make
the
you
guys
do.
with money. Look at Michael Jordan. He not a freak. Come on, that's money. The only one that I know that's not, I don't know now, but LeBron. He's the only one trying to be cool, and he probably
Man,
undercover
cut it
freak.
out, man. Cut it out,
He
man.
probably
LeBron
undercover
doing the
freak.
same shit these other
No, it's
motherfuckers
not
doing.
out there though. It's not out there in the world. That's what I'm saying.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. That's the only thing. Other than that, it'll probably slip out one day. He'll bigger freak than damn Lawrence
So
Taylor.
what
Who knows, man?
what they say? It ain't a crime till you get caught.
It
Hey,
ain't.
that's right. That's right.
Hey, and I know, man. Well, so far, man, LeBron and Obama been the smoothest criminals ever. You
Oh
know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah, I agree. That's what
saying?
I just said. It's true. They're smooth, man. Smooth
Man,
criminal. Right.
Obama ain't never kissed another woman or nothing. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
He,
They-
he, he probably ain't, cause he been kissing men.
All
saying?
right. Now, see, we ain't gonna get into Obama now, okay? Nah,
Fuck Obama.
let's stick with
I
athletes.
hate that nigga.
You know, don't listen. We're gonna deal with the athletes. This is sports. He's not no sports player. You know, a little basketball he
We
played.
gonna
Well,
He
no,
stay
ain't
off of him.
qualified.
yeah,
He ain't
we ain't
qualified.
gonna. Hey, Cap, we ain't gonna get on him today. But this whatever
Maybe. Well,
whatever the
look,
fuck I want. We talk whatever.
that's
We
right.
talk
Well,
about
if
whatever.
that's well, look, we got a lot to say about him. I know that. All right.
But see that shit with Watson, that shit they say he was doing, that's some weird ass shit.
It ain't
That
weird,
ain't no
man.
shit.
It's not weird. Those girls do
Yeah, it
that,
is,
man.
man. If you listen to that shit, what they say he was doing, that's some weird shit. Cause when
Well,
you an
wait a minute.
athlete and you out
What
here
did he
like
do
that,
now? Real,
you
but what
ain't
did he
gotta be
do?
doing all that. You get massages and
What did
you
he do,
fucking with
man?
these women.
What did he do? Because the thing is, this is generally what these girls do anyway. Get you all excited and then jerk you off and shit. The hell they do? Uh,
Hey man.
But why would you be fucking with these bitches and you got the
It
you an
don't matter, bro.
NFL
They
star with
know,
millions of dollars. Motherfuckers, women throwing pussy at you.
but
So
they don't
why
have.
what
They don't know.
so
They
what
don't
reason
know
he got
what
to
to
do that?
do, man. These girls are specialists, man. They know what to do, and that's what they do. So they're gonna make anybody get off. That's what they do, and then now you become a freak because they made you a freak. That's what happened to him, poor fella,
Man,
brother.
if that shit was true, they say he was doing. I don't think they would have paid him all that money. His
Listen,
ass
man.
would have
They
been
don't.
out the
You
league.
don't. Now you saying you don't know Caucasians.
Hey
Caucasians want to
Cap,
make
hey
money.
Cap, hey Cap, Cap. Don't no money make you no freak. That shit just brings something out. Money reveal who you is, man.
Well, it don't matter. Everybody's a freak, and to that money come, they become a real freak.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
But
Hey, God.
motherfucker gonna be
Yeah,
a
like
freak
everybody
with
going to them
or without the
parties.
money. They gonna be
Nah,
that
man.
with
Exactly.
it, or without.
Look,
Man,
man.
Cap said everybody a freak until that money come out.
Hey,
I'm right. And then you go all out.
hey, money puts you in rooms that you can't get in without it.
Right.
You
Look
know
at
what I'm saying?
Epstein. Look at the guy Epstein. He's rich with all that money. Freak. Super freak. Yeah, man. Yeah. Money.
Oh,
Ah,
man.
hey,
Uh,
hey, look, you do be hitting these motherfucking rich people get this money, man, and start goddamn it good getting it like that motherfucker be saying like Puff Daddy get you in that motherfucking room, man.
oh man. And
Yes,
Puff
that's right.
Puffy
Well, I
with
That's
tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Check out the sex offender list and see how many broke motherfuckers on there. That's sick.
that's that small shit, man. Come on, you know that. They're gonna put it on small people, man. We know it's the rich. You know what they call the pizza clubs, man. We know they're the ones that be doing all this stuff. Okay, you get the little crackhead whores out here that's young. That's why you got a record. Other than that, no, man. Yeah, they get these girls. They pay to get them. The same thing with Europe, man. We know what they do. It's that money and power. Hey, who said that?
that man Cap said
No, no. I mean
that
that
got the motherfucking that
pussy,
shit
power, and
crazy.
money. Hey, that's what it's about, man.
No, it's them parties, Cap.
That's right.
Them parties for promotions and whatever.
That's
Social
that's what
status.
they do, man. Yeah. And then before you know it, then you take some coke. You don't know what the hell you doing.
damn.
Man,
Oh,
Right.
Damn Cap.
what?
Exit
No.
e-pill.
Hey, that's what Puff be doing to him. They say, remember Bill Cosby? Come on,
Yeah.
man. Get some people some drugs, boy. You become a serious freak.
Bill Cosby ain't do that shit.
Come on, man. That
Man,
nigga did that
get
shit.
the fuck out of here,
Y'all
Trav.
Yeah,
snap,
man.
bro.
Come on, boy.
Y'all
Yeah.
Trav, get the
snap.
fuck out of
Come
here,
on,
Trav.
right. Get out of
Hey,
here.
did you see?
No
Y'all
better.
saw them bitches that say he did that. Bill
Yeah.
Cosby ain't did that to them
Oh,
bitches.
yes, he did, man. They steady with the Playboy thing, man. Come on.
All that money Bill Cosby had, man.
It
Look at them
didn't have.
hoes, man. Hell no. Bill
He
Cosby
didn't.
ain't do that
He
shit.
didn't have Hugh Hefner money. He thought he did. And that was his
He
problem.
had more money than Hugh Hefner.
No, hell, he didn't. Come on now.
Yeah, he
Hugh
did.
Hefner couldn't buy no NBC or CBS.
Oh, yes, he could.
Hugh
He wanted
Hefner ain't
to.
had that kind of money like
Oh,
Bill
yes, he
Cosby.
did. He had his own jet, man. Come on, you got your own jet,
A jet,
big jet.
A
man. There's
lot of
plenty of
people
them
got their
motherfuckers got
own
a jet.
jet, man. What you
Not a
talking
A
lot
about?
of
jet
people.
don't mean
Nah,
you can buy a
nah,
national television station.
nah. You have to have money and power, man. It's not just money. You have to have
And every
power and
time he tried
connection.
to buy one of them networks, that's the shit they bought
Because
up
he
on.
didn't have no power. Okay, he just had money.
Now he
Yeah,
was
he had money,
Okay,
but he ain't had the power.
Well, you was
that's
just about to
right.
say he had money and power.
he was
But he
black.
didn't. No, he didn't. He just had money.
The difference
He
Okay,
is he
look
had
at
was
power,
black.
Magic.
but not that kind of power.
That's what I'm saying. When you got power like Michael Jordan, Magic, they got power and money. That's why they can buy a team, man. Yeah,
Hey, the difference between Bill and the rest of them dudes is Bill black. That's the difference.
I know it's not. Magic's black.
Yeah, man.
Mag-
All of them got dirt on them, man. It's just that when they ready to use it against you, that's it.
that works too. But then the thing is, that's what they had against Bill. Come on,
Yeah,
Bill.
and
You
in order
doing
to
that?
even get in those circles, you gotta do this, do that. So When the time comes and they want to blackmail you, they got it.
Right, like they did. What's my man name? I Can Fly. Yeah, that's what they do.
R. Kelly.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, they've been
Okay,
knowing
you
he
ain't
was
got
dating
no power.
underage Aaliyah
That's
and all
right,
of that.
right,
Everybody,
right,
they've been knew it.
right. But it's still about power. He didn't have the power. Just money. Not enough.
I don't
Power
know.
gets you. Power hook you up
R.
without the.
Kelly will be getting out in a minute, just like
You
Bill
think
Cosby.
getting out of what, man?
He'll be getting out of prison just like
Okay,
Bill
you keep
Cosby
you
did.
keep praying for him. You better go there with a
I,
couple of guns
I'm
to help
just
him
telling
out.
you.
You
So
better
don't
go
be
try to break
surprised.
him out. I ain't surprised.
That
Don't
is
be
crazy
surprised when he
how they
get
did
out.
R. Kelly like he the only one. Come on,
Oh, that's
man.
right. But it
But
don't
see,
matter. When they got it against you, you done.
but see,
What happened to
the
him?
reason R. Kelly not getting out of jail is because R. Kelly broke. If he wasn't,
Oh, well, that
you know
may
what I'm
be
saying?
too.
He
But
not
he
getting
ain't got
out.
no power. See, with power, you got power players that play with you, man. They can help you out. He ain't got no power players. And then come on, man. And eventually, like they did my man Epstein, eventually when you mess up, man, they get rid of you. No, don't get caught, man.
Yeah, that was. I never even watched that documentary. Everybody was talking
Man,
about.
you need to watch. You need to watch it. Them motherfuckers right now say they don't even know how he got all that money that how he had.
Man, we don't never know how they get
But
it.
they know. They
Thank you.
just ain't gonna tell us. Cause
That's
all
a good
them
point.
different celebrities and what it was which one of them motherfuckers over there in one of them Prince Harry
Oh
which one
yeah,
of them it
not
was?
Harry. It wasn't Harry. It was
Not
the
Harry,
other. Yeah, no, not Harry. The other guy, William. Not William. The uncle. I don't remember his name. But they remember the Queen knocked and took his little power because he was hooked up in that pizza thing too, getting them young
oh,
girls. That's
oh yeah, all
power.
these celebrities been to his island. Jay-Z them, Oprah them, Tom Hanks, Ellen DeGeneres, Chris Tucker, Donald Trump, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton. You can go on and on. All of them have been to the island.
You said Chris Tucker. What'd he
Yeah,
do?
Chris Tucker.
I know, but
Chris
what'd he
Tucker
do?
went to the island too.
Oh,
What?
because remember he
Damn.
was almost banned one time.
He knew too much. That's why they killed him. He had too much to tell
Right.
on a lot of people.
Oh yeah, yeah, he did, and that's the reason. So get rid of it, man. That's what happened. What you know, and you ain't got the power, man. They get rid of you. That's what happened to him.
Yeah, Cap, you said you see mentioned Magic earlier, man.
Yeah.
You, Magic. You know, they paid Magic off, man. Magic ain't got no AIDS, man. That's how he got all this favor.
I agree with you. I agree. I know he didn't. When they said that, no athlete had that, man, except if you were gay. And that was what's the boy's name? The diver,
Greg Louganis.
Luganus. Say he was the one.
Yeah.
He was gay. So yeah. But no, not Magic. I ain't never heard that. But that's that payoff to get him out of the league with Bird.
So
Yeah,
y'all
the
think Magic
superstar.
ain't got?
No,
Hell
I
no,
don't.
man.
No, hell
Hey,
no.
hey, hey, man, look, I done seen a. I ain't trying to be funny. This gonna sound harsh, but man, everybody that I've came across that had that shit, they died, bro. It's been 35 motherfucking years and he ain't did nothing but get fatter. You know what I'm
True.
saying?
I mean, well,
Yeah.
that's treatment. That's treatment. The
But let
best
me ask you
treatment, though.
this:
Best medicine. Dr.
did
Sebi
the
would help
other
them.
people? How much money did the other people have?
Man,
Hey
yeah,
man,
they
when
ain't
you
got
say
magic.
whatever the fuck I won't show, you really mean whatever the fuck
And,
I
I
and
won't
I
show.
do, bro.
Magic went to Europe. He didn't get treatment here. He went to Europe.
Mm.
Europe just a few years ago. They cured some people of AIDS.
And he cured because he don't
But I'm
he's
telling you, that's where he went to Europe.
he ain't he no longer like they don't test it in his blood no more. He don't even got it in his blood system no more.
I mean, do you see the commercials on TV that come on all day every day where they take the medicine and they saying they can't even transmit it to nobody. It won't even show up. That's just all the
Man,
medicine they make now.
I think Magic was the face of that shit. That's it, man.
Man, Magic ain't had no motherfucking AIDS, man.
Magic was the
No,
face of that shit, man.
I
I
think
don't believe
I
that in
think he
AIDS.
got it.
I don't. I don't.
But see, there's a difference
Bullshit.
in HIV and AIDS.
Yeah, I don't think he had HIV.
And right, he didn't have HIV.
HIV,
HIV eventually become AIDS.
yeah, it becomes AIDS.
Right.
You
So
know,
what
so
about
HIV
Charlie? So
HIV kills your immune system, and
so
then
what about
AIDS.
Charlie Sheen?
Charlie Sheen looked
They
like a
What
say he
about
goddamn.
got it.
He looked like a
yeah?
fucking
He said he
skeleton.
got it.
He, he looked like a skeleton. He
He
Charlie,
look like a skeleton.
yeah, Charlie Sheen looked bad.
Yeah, he always look like a KB.
No, he didn't, man. No, he played what
I
was it?
mean to
Superman
me,
on the
Y'all
child.
crazy.
Magic Johnson looked like he take showers in Okinawa or some motherfucker where he looked beautiful, skin
Yeah, he
smooth.
is a big dude. He
well,
getting
I'm just
bigger. Yeah.
I'm just saying that what they say. He went over there to Europe back then, and he been good ever since.
Man, it's a whole
Nah,
bunch
if
of
that was the case, a lot of rich people would have been cured of it. It's a
yeah,
lot of rich people died of AIDS.
a lot of them, man.
Right. Starting with what's the guy's name? The movie star
And then
that
too, you got to think
Rock,
about
you
Magic.
talking about Rock
Magic
Hudson?
was an athlete too.
Cap, you talking about Rock Hudson?
Rock Hudson. You know.
Damn,
Shit.
the Rock had AIDS.
Not the wrestling
Yeah,
Rock.
man.
No, I'm talking
He
about
got
the dude off of the show. The dude, yeah, the bald head black guy.
No, you talking about the TV show? No,
Oh,
this a old actor,
oh,
Rock Hudson. He died
yeah.
of
Rock
AIDS.
Hudson.
oh, okay.
Rock
Yeah,
Hudson died from AIDS.
yeah, he died from AIDS.
Right. Plenty of them. Even some of the singers. What was the guy's name? Queen.
Yep, he died from AIDS.
Remember Queen? Right. So it ain't about money because he was in New York. Yeah.
Man,
Magic got different money though.
That's
they even
why he
killed
didn't. That's
Mr.
why I said
Brady.
Magic.
Mr. Brady off the Brady Bunch died from AIDS.
What?
Yeah, Mr. Brady died from AIDS too.
Yeah, I ain't know that.
Magic got that different money
Crazy.
though. Magic got that
Um,
money to make something go away.
I don't know though, but Magic ain't had that kind of money back then.
I
He
think he
had
needed a
money.
face, man. I think Magic was the face of HIV. That's it. They needed a face to push
Somebody.
it back then.
Hey Cap, your mic messing up, Cap.
So what? Hello?
Yeah, Cap.
Yeah, I got static on my line.
Uh, I ain't know what to do. I thought you were eating some crackling or something.
Yeah, they speeding his voice up. Whatever that is, man. He got
Yeah,
you
I
talking
heard.
fast. You might want to.
He went out. He'll come. I guess he'll come back in.
Is that Cap or is that the AI messing up?
Nah, it
That
was
was
Cap.
Cap AI.
A,
But,
a glitch in the system.
but yeah, look, hey, check it out, man. I'm gonna spin it off again. I got a couple more topics, man. I want to touch on real fast. I don't know if y'all was listening today, but my man announced that he's dropping an album for his birthday. Surprise release. Y'all heard? Did y'all hear that today?
Nah.
Nas dropping a album Thursday. Magic 3.
Shit, man. I'll be probably, man. I'll be one of the first to copy it.
It's definitely it's the last of the trilogy with Hit Boy, the producer that produced King's Disease 1, 2, and 3. He produced Magic 1, 2, and 3 solely. And everybody know I think Nas is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I'm with you on that. Hey, Angelo, let me ask you this, Angelo. So this dude he working with, the producer, you said is Hitman Trilogy. That's his name.
His name Hit Boy.
Hit Boy. Right? Okay, okay. So that's what it is, man. A lot of times, man, the artists got to get with that right producer, man, to be able to continue their career the way they want to, man. Because a lot of rappers, a lot of rappers, stop. They say they can't adjust to the new beats. Most of the beat makers and stuff. So, again, I think that was crucial for Nas, man, to be able to connect with Hit Boy.
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't comment on it. I ain't listened to Nas in years.
wait, Troy, whoa, Trav.
Yeah.
The last 5 albums that Nas dropped, you ain't listened to them at all.
Nah. Nah.
Why? You just don't like Nas?
I mean, I don't, I don't listen to him like that.
Bro, you talk like Nas. What do you mean?
I don't listen to him like that.
I'm saying
He
you
was
talk like
always overrated
your
to me.
your
Boom.
mindset is like Nas. Everything you say, Nas be saying. Not saying you
Hey,
copying. I'm just saying y'all think alike.
hey, maybe so. But hey, I like Nas, but I say I don't like him like that.
Man,
I don't know, maybe I'm biased because I'm down here in Alabama.
And listen to Nas, man. You know that shit we be talking about off the air, man. Listen to Nas, man.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
joint.
Like I say, he straight.
man, Cap. I mean, Trav. I'm gonna tell you, man. What you missed? You missed. Um, man, you missed some historic music, bro. Like what he's done. He's dropped. He's this will be 6 albums, and this will be 6 albums in a 3 year span, and all critically acclaimed music, bro.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to him.
All critically acclaimed music, like King's Disease 1, 2, and 3, classic material. It's like it's some of his best work. It's like um he answered he wanted to this show that answering the critics that people from our generation can't make music. You know what I'm saying? You got to check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check him
He
out.
he really showed out. You know what I'm saying in the past couple years. I can't believe you went 3 years without
See
listening
that
to
though?
none of these
Yeah.
Nas albums.
Hey, Angelo, you believe that though?
Believe what?
People from our generation can't, the generation here can't make music.
Hell no, I don't believe that.
Oh, I was about to say, oh, okay.
Hell no, man.
Shoot.
I listen to man. I listen to so many people, man. Hey, Killer Mike got the best album that dropped this year.
I ain't
Oh,
heard that.
I thought you was talking about the new generation. My fault.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying some of the new generation feel like that.
Yeah, I ain't heard the new
Oh,
Killer
oh, I
Mike.
get what you're saying. Yeah, they wilding, man.
Yeah,
You got to think though, like, see this shit that Wes came gotten to now. This is new, over the past so many years, cause rap ain't that old.
yeah, yeah.
So it's like the younger generation they listen to what they listening to. They don't want to hear no. They don't want to hear no. Man, I promise you, this was years ago. Motherfucker, you be like Tupac was weak as fuck. A lot of these young motherfuckers used to say, and this been years ago. So this ain't just started with talking about different artists. Like the young people, a lot of these older artists, they don't want to hear none of that.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
they gonna listen to Lil Baby, Lil Durk, and all that shit like that. All these other thousands of rappers out here, they don't want to hear nothing like Nas or nothing like that.
But what's crazy to me, Antonio, is that they say that, but they learn from these great artists. So it's like I don't get how a lot of them could say that. But I could see them saying they don't think the Nas is in the You know, the Busters and people like that, and the Twisters and the Bump J's, and I can see them saying they can't rap because, well, they grew up on Bump J, but they more so grew up on like these rappers now grew up on like Gucci Man, Lil Wayne, uh, people like that, Jeezy, stuff like that. They grew up on them, so that's probably where it come from.
Yeah, that is probably where it came from. But like, oh, what I did, even though I'm older. When I started getting into hip hop when I was 7 years old, bro,
Hmm.
and and it made me go back and listen to Cool Herc and the Sugar Hill Gang and all that stuff. I went back and listened to it. The first
Sugar
record,
Hill Gang hot.
Man, I used to love Curtis Blow. That was my favorite rapper when I was a little kid.
like everybody have a I know the song that made me fall in love with hip hop was Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick, the show. When I heard that, I was hooked. And you know what I'm saying? And it went further and further. And then, but I also went back when I got a little bit older. You know what I'm saying? When I got like 12, 13, you know what I'm saying? I went back and listened to the stuff that came before that and studied the history of hip hop. And I appreciate it. Man, it seemed like the younger generation, they don't appreciate it. Like I know my son's 25, he'll be 25 in a couple weeks. And he appreciates it because I forced it on him. I made him listen to all the old hip hop, like, so he not gonna tell you that Gucci Man is or Lil Uzi Vert is the greatest rapper of all time. But for the most part, people from his generation though, they won't go back and check the history, man, and listen to it. And they don't pay homage enough to our legends, and that's what I hate most about hip hop. I feel like for me, your Big Daddy Kanes, your Slick Ricks, your Rakims, and all those dudes, man, those dudes were like superheroes to me. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't tell me shit about Rakim and Big Daddy Kane and LL Cool J. And as a whole, it upsets me and it makes me mad that we get labeled that we label our artists old school artists, and we we won't pay to go see Rakim and Slick Rick and all that, but Bon Jovi go on tour every year and sell out stadiums in Europe and all that shit. But we put our artists in a box
But
and
but
and
but you
get rid
know
of them.
what though? Maybe it's just like the streets. How the streets is. Y'all motherfucker ain't. They don't give a fuck what no talking about no OG saying.
That's
It's a
all.
disconnect.
Yeah, that's the problem. But
But
it's only us though.
but
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 I
but
but I but I might you might can blame that on the old rappers.
but you also could attest it to D'Angelo of social media because you got to think about it. The reason Slick Rick and them was your heroes was because you saw them on the TV and you saw them on in a magazine that you know that if you went outside the hood and you went and got a magazine, you saw them on there. But now all these guys, it's so many guys that's a click away that they got so many people they want to be like and listen to and hear and you know what I'm saying, do stuff like that. You know, it wasn't that many people. It was on the people that was hot was the people who they was putting on the radio and on the TV.
Yeah.
So it could be
Hey,
that. It could be more so with that too.
hey, Angela, think about this. We grew up with fathers and uncles. If you didn't have a father, you had an uncle or somebody in the house. Somebody that, you know what I'm saying, to school you, right?
Yeah.
So they was playing shit for you. Or you were hearing them play it. They
Yeah.
ain't in the households no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that single mother, bro. Like, what they gonna listen to that the single mother listening to? So they basically found their own way.
Yeah, that makes sense. I hate it that I hate it's like that, but it definitely makes sense. I know.
Yeah.
I asked my son about it. We was having a conversation, and at least first of all, a long time ago, he asked me. He was like, "Hey, Pop, quit. You know what I'm saying? Quit saying everything trash and garbage." He's like, this was when he was young. I'm talking about he was like 14 or something. He was like, how would you feel if Granny was always telling you Rakim trash and Big Daddy Kane trash and this, you know what I'm saying? So, I tried to make an effort. I was like, you know what? I tried to understand and be like, you know what, this they music, you know what I'm saying? Need some kids expressing themselves or whatever. But lately, I mean, like as of recently, like within the last 2 years, he made this statement to me, and I don't even know how to take this shit, and I want to know what y'all think. He said to me that, Dad, your generation um made music about drug dealers, and our generation became drug users.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
that's true.
Yep. That,
That's crazy.
that's basically what the conclusion we was gonna have to get to.
Yeah,
That's
people been talking about that for years, like, cause see, a lot of older people wouldn't know. If you don't listen to their music, you wouldn't know. That's all that suicide ass music, popping pill music, drinking
Yeah,
surge
man.
music, all that shit.
It's an agenda music, man. That's
yeah.
an agenda music, man, and that's what they pushing. I mean, we ain't never heard no art form of hip hop like we hearing today. It's brand new. So they take pride in that shit, and it's agenda driven. We don't know where
And
that shit gonna go at. We ain't in
it's gonna
control of the
change.
narrative no more.
It's gonna change again in the next 5, 10 years. Every couple of years it change. The sound change.
Yeah,
Yeah. You know what? I'll say this, that um this generation of hip hop, these young guys have implemented uh more harmony. Like, Bone Thugs came with the harmony, Bone Thugs, Twister, and all that stuff. But this generation took harmony to another level, and I'll give them credit for that, and that's probably all the credit I can give them. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't dig it, and that's just a personal choice. I just don't dig it. Like, I can't listen to Lil Baby and NBA Young Boy for not for 6 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I can't listen to that shit for 6 seconds.
Well, for me, I'm not gonna lie. Each of them you just said, they got a lot of hits. They got some songs. They got a lot of songs I like. But these guys now they make so much music. They have like thousands of songs, but most of them to me gonna be trash. But they do have shit I would listen to.
Yeah,
But you might have to skip through about 50 songs before you get to something you like. But they gonna have something you like.
I,
yeah,
I
yeah,
I
man.
I
But
feel
they
like
got songs. Go ahead.
So think if the older rappers made that many songs like how they made, like how they make now, it'll be the same thing. They'll have a bunch of trash ass songs, and they'll have so many you like.
I feel like you got to give all music a chance. I just feel like if we're gonna ask them to open their ears and hear our generation of music, we gotta open our ears and hear they got some decent rappers out here, man. Like some of them could actually rap if you sit down and listen to them, And like and your son, I heard you say about your son. I think your son made a good point when he said that, man. Our people, our generations did rap about, like all these people say, man, these rappers wanted to be like the drug dealers. This who they wanted to be like. This who we typically dress like drug dealers because the rappers went to the hood, saw how the drug dealers dressed, and they put it on TV. So rappers wanted to be the drug dealers, and I think now these guys out here now, like he said,
See
they
these
doing drugs now because it's
And
see
more
that
so back to
these
what it goes back to
I'm
what I think that was Cap, right, or Jake. I think it was Cap. What Cap said, when you get that money, man, you start acting different, man.
yeah,
And
yeah, that was Cap.
nah,
these
man.
young boys.
I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. These babies now are product. These XP babies
Yeah, but that's what the our generation,
and
most of them was rapping
crackhead
about.
babies.
That wa- That's probably what they
Uh,
was rapping about. That's what they heard, and like I said, this generation is more so predicated on Bootsy, Gucci Man, Lil Wayne. They looking at them and looking up to these guys, and them guys didn't talk about the future, talk about nothing but using drugs. So you gonna do what you look up to, just like we did. Everybody wanted to be Bone Thugs and Harmony and Twister, and all them. Chris Cross came out, people wearing their clothes backwards. People wearing the pullover basketball team jackets and stuff. That come from what we saw on TV. So I feel like the music game influences everybody, man, and I just feel like you got to give their music a chance, just like we want them to give our music a chance. Because what Nas is saying, they ears can't they can't their ears can't compute it. They can't hear it. They don't want to hear what all this philosophy stuff Nas talking about, this deep stuff Nas talking about. And that only come with growth, D'Angelo, right? When Nas was young, Nas wasn't talking like he talking now.
Yes, he was. He was just talking about it from
So
from a
his
young
perspective.
man, from a young
see,
man's perspective. He
see a
definitely.
lot of them that will give another chance. They got to be something like maybe like a J Cole fan.
But
Yeah,
J.
but it's
Cole is
it's
the era.
If
exposure,
they're a
bro.
real
That's
deal
all it
like J
is, man.
Cole fan, they more likely to like Nas than somebody that's
Exactly.
That's the
Lil
Exactly.
Baby fan.
demographic.
Exactly. Yep, I agree. I totally agree with that. They
Demographic.
more
But
they
yeah,
more so they more so are the same rappers. J.
you
Cole and
know,
Nas. You absolutely right.
yeah, man. That's exposure, Angelo. Early on, that's basically what you exposed to, what you get used to, man.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And man, look, some of them rappers can go, man. It's just what get them paid, man.
Hmm.
Them like you putting them jokers on a conscious track, like when Cali put them jokers on um when Eric Brown, I think it was Eric Brown who got killed in St. Louis.
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown, yeah. Like we all got shot, man. Them jokers, they took, what I'm saying, they got off, man. When he changed the content,
Yeah.
and it just, and a lot of them don't know history too, but most of these rappers are intelligent. They know history. A lot of them know. They just do what get them paid, man.
But Dave, it ain't me thinking that they can't rap. I think that they could rap. It's just that, like you say, they choosing what get them paid. And if it's a prime example, I won't. Of course I can't play it because of it'll get flagged. But if you haven't heard it, man, okay. Well, let me frame it first. Okay, um, what's his name? Look, 21 Savage. 21 Savage.
Yeah.
So 21 Savage in an interview, he said, um, man, I'm not he like Nas is trash. I'm not listening to no Nas.
Talking about a
Be-
dude from Europe, 21 Savage.
Yeah, he from England. Yep.
Yeah,
He's like not
unintended.
Nas is trash. I'm not listening to no Nas, right? So
That's an
Nas,
agenda, man.
but hey, look, let me tell you what Nas did, man. Nas got Shorty. Nas got Shorty on the phone and had him come to his crib in Atlanta, and they did a song together.
Yeah.
And and it's on Nas album Magic 2, and it's called one.
Wow.
It's called One Mic, One Gun, and they addressed it together on a song, and it's so dope. And
Wow.
if y'all haven't listened to that song, bro, go.
Wow.
It's on Nas album that just came out in July. It's called One Mic, One Gun. Nas and 21 Savage. It's
Wow.
and 21 Savage rapped his ass off on that song.
Now,
Dang.
D'Angelo, I'm gonna go back and listen to that, but I ain't gonna lie. 21 Savage, he trash.
Man, he rap. Hey, I
I
can
ain't
tell you,
gonna, I ain't gonna lie. That shit sounds
21.
so bad. I got to hear this shit.
hey, he trashed
'Cause
to
I
me
knew they
too.
did. I knew what happened, but I never listened to the song.
He trashed to me too. He trashed to me too. But that song, bridging the gap in the old generation and the new generation, bro, you gotta listen. That shit
I
is
love it.
cold.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That shit is
The
cold, bro.
idea was brilliant, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Hey, and that's why Nas the GOAT, bro, because he's been a part of all these moments like this. If I could let me I'm gonna count a couple of them out for you if you don't know. Do you remember when they did an interview? They interviewed Nas, man, when J. Cole first album dropped. And he said he wasn't feeling it, why I feel like he should have did this and did that.
And
And
then Jay
yeah, then J. Cole dropped the song I Let Nas Down.
Nas down. Yeah.
Then Nas, then
Nas
Nas,
came on the track.
then Nas came on the remix. You know what I'm saying? And Nas is that dude, bro. he, he,
Right.
he that dude. He got a song called "Bridging the Gap" with him and his daddy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He,
Necessary.
yeah, bro. Nas is important, man. Nas is important.
See, I don't know. I don't know. I say he alright to me, but I don't fuck with his music like that.
And motherfuckers just want to hear killing and shit to be for them to
Nah,
validate you.
nah. I listen to
They want to hear
everything.
killing with the knowledge. You
It,
gotta.
it just would it just would catch my ear. I like rapping on all codes from any state. If they got something to say, and I like how they sing.
Well, hey,
Who
Trav.
who 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 would be better than Nas? I'm saying. I'm asking.
Oh man, shit. For me,
I
it's
mean,
a whole
you
list.
see what you see what he did to Jay Z.
I mean, Jay Z overrated to me. I don't look at Jay Z. I ain't never listened to Jay Z like
I'm
that.
saying, just give me somebody right off the top of your head. I know what you're gonna say. That's better than that.
Man, you know
You
you
gonna
know
say
me.
face.
Yeah, you already know that.
Mm,
You know that's out the back. Face at the top of my list.
I would love for you to do something on that, Angelo.
man,
See,
listen.
when you do that, it's gonna be different because people like different music.
Well, we all heard face. We already heard him. Yeah.
People feel it. Hey, Scarface got a strong fan base. I don't think he will win. He wouldn't win in a debate. Like if that was what we was putting out there, nobody, it'll be Face will have a nice fan base, but it won't surpass Nas fan base.
See, a lot of this shit is a lot of fluff because
Ain't that
a lot of
subjective
that
though?
shit about some of them New York rappers, a lot of that shit is that New York shit.
But
But see,
It
when
ain't.
you go to other
It ain't,
areas of the
bro.
country, when
It's
you
actually
hit
the other
down
way
south,
around.
when you hit down south, it's gonna be different. When you hit the West Coast, it's gonna be different. You hit the
yeah,
Midwest, it's gonna be
yeah,
different.
that's real subjective, D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Because if you was to ask who better between Biggie and Nas, Biggie fan base gonna win out too. It's subjective. Like that's all that stuff is opinionated, man. I just think favorite rapper. I think people can say who your favorite is, but
It's
to
biased.
argue, but right, it's biased. But to argue who's the best, everybody gonna have a different answer, man. Everybody gonna have a different answer.
Yeah, I respect opinions because see, for me, hip hop is a feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? If a artist give you that feeling and he the GOAT, yeah, I may argue and debate it with you, but you know what I'm saying? It's okay for him to be your GOAT.
And,
You know what
and
I'm
see,
saying? 'Cause,
for me, that GOAT gonna be Tupac for me.
man,
That that's gonna be the GOAT for me, Tupac. Out
yeah,
of any of them niggas.
not for
Like
not
me, if I
not for
my
me.
fate, right.
Hey, Angelo, you say it's just an opinion, right? And
Yeah.
that's cool. I can respect that to a certain extent, but when are we gonna start calling people on their opinion, saying like, let's pull the receipts, pull out one of your best Scarface verses, we pull out a Nas verse, examine the content. That's it. I know you saying delivery matters, cool, it do, but just examine the content.
But
Cause see, a lot
It's
of
like
people
it's,
from up
it's like
north,
grading the paper.
a lot of people up north, they probably gonna say nah, but you come to the south, motherfucker gonna say faith.
yeah, I believe that.
Because lyrically, is different from the south to the east coast and to the midwest. Is lyrically is they look at it differently. You know, like down south,
Yeah,
something that's hitting hard might not. New Yorker look at it like, man, that wasn't cold. Is you serious? You know what I'm saying? So it's just different stuff. So down south, like I know a lot of people down south will tell you that Master P is the GOAT.
Thank you. That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? I know people down south that say
Fuck.
Master P is the GOAT, and Dave Ludacris like, is you crazy? Stop it. He can't fuck with no Nas. And Master P probably tell you that. You can't tell them guys in the south that.
yeah, they know for like
Man,
music you listening to,
it's
yeah,
implicit
they gonna
bias,
listen to
bro.
P over now.
Yeah, but that's implicit biasness, though, man. Motherfucker listening to the accent and all of that. Oh, I don't like his
Yeah.
accent. And
Hmm.
he disqualified because of his accent, bro. Listen, that's why I say when you read the lyrics off, ain't no accent on the lyrics. Read them lyrics off. A lot of people will get exposed.
Yeah,
I
because
agree.
I think you can't take the accent out. You know, man. Ti one of the greatest writers in
Yeah, oh yeah, no.
hip hop history because Ti can write great songs, man. Rick Ross write great
But
songs.
like, can you stay with Ti? But like a lot of people overlook him because he country as hell. They say, oh, he
Yeah,
can't be rapping.
yeah, but
Ti got lyrics though.
yeah, he be rapping like a motherfucker. And man, and another thing,
And Rick Ross, man,
and Ludacris, bro, Ludacris is
Ludacris is
crazy.
a beast, man.
Oh yeah, Luda
He
B.
But he humble. He too humble, man.
yeah,
That dude, you got to mess with Ludacris for him to expose you.
he crazy with the pen.
I think Ross got some good songs. I don't think Ross is lyrical. He not a lyrical, like he not lyrical to me.
No, I don't think he
Ross not
lyrical
lyrical.
either,
He
Joe.
got he got rap stamina though. That's
Right.
all.
Yeah,
That's
he
what we.
see
Ross
Ross
got
in his own lane.
Ross got one one of the best thing that's going for him. That his voice. Like he got a rapper's voice. Like when he
I'm
get on
right.
a song, like like Kiss. Like Kiss got a rapper's voice. You know, so it's just certain people get on tracks and can
Kids be
go.
spin too. I
Like
love Kids and Style P. I love them niggas right there, boy.
like Kiss
Yeah,
is my favorite
Oh,
rapper. I
man.
don't think he the goat though, but he's my favorite rapper ever. But I don't think he's the goat. I
yeah,
wouldn't say he's better than Nas. I wouldn't say he's better than Jay. You know,
yeah.
but
We all
if
have. Everybody
if I
have
had my
a.
preference, I'd throw on a Kiss album. I mean, a CD or something
Oh
like that.
yeah, for me, I'm gonna listen to Jada Kid more than I'm gonna listen to Nas.
Now Nas do not Nas Nas got a lot of albums and Illmatic and Stillmatic is two of the some probably two of the best some of the best music I done listened to. But just my preference, Kiss was my child. Like that's who we listened to when we was young, man. D Block, man. Like
So you think that
That's
in
who I
your
listened to, man. A lot's growing up. That's all in my DNA, man. And
so
the kids got a better delivery, man, than ours.
so in y'all opinion, and this is off of what this just come back to what Joe said when he said Illmatic and Stillmatic is some of the greatest music ever. I agree, but I want to ask Joe. Joe, you won't add it was written in that list?
it was alright to me, but yeah, I remember, man. Like yeah, like with me, man. Like Stillmatic came out in what 2000,
2000,
2001.
2001,
Illmatic
2001.
came out in like what 97,
No,
like
Illmatic came out in 94.
Or
94.
Yeah.
So like
It was written came out in 96.
yeah. So now I listen. I have to go back and listen to it and see. But I know I listen to Illmatic and Stillmatic. Like me and my guy used to sit.
See, I ain't gonna lie, like down here during that time, when you talking like 94, and you talking down here in the South, that was when 8 Ball them was first coming out. UGK them had been out a couple of years.
Hold on. Hey Trav,
Outkast
hey
coming
Trav,
on out.
Trav, I gotta cut you off right there because this the perfect time to interject with my next topic. I hate we didn't finish that, but because you said what you just said, I gotta cut this in right now because you just brought it up.
Go ahead.
You see that there?
Oh man,
I
yeah.
mean, you just said it. I had to cut you off right there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I was coming with next, and that was the perfect way to bring it in. That was the perfect way to bring it in.
and 3 out of them 4 beasts lyrically. 3 out of the 4.
So, what? Whose music do you? Who makes the best music between the two?
Juicy J,
Ah,
man.
if I was on Drink Champs, I had to take a shot.
Nice.
I ain't gonna lie, I had to take a shot. But I know what a lot of people they'll probably go with UGK. But me, shit, I love both of them. I can't even pick.
8 Ball, really though. 8 Ball.
Yeah,
Man.
I can't pick. I can't pick
Uh,
out of them.
hey, Trey, let me ask you this, man. You don't think a lot of people biased because nigga like this showed them about the streets and was talking that talk?
Yeah, cause that's what they like. That's what they prefer to listen to. That's
Yeah.
their style of music they like. But but see them cats there, even though they talking about the street, they talking about all the elements of the street.
MJ,
They ain't just talking about the good, they talking about the bad too.
hey, 8 Ball sure he diverse. He can talk about it all.
Yeah, 8 Ball
Oh
MJG,
no,
I love them.
nah, 8 Ball. I definitely know he can. I don't know about
He
MJG. I know he the most skilled. MJG is the most skilled.
Yeah, both of them, they'll touch on any topic. Both of them.
I'm talking about skill. I'm talking about talent, as far as being able to rap. Like MJG, man, he can do it with the best of them.
Yeah, he can switch his flow up more than 8 Ball.
Yeah, yeah. But 8 Ball has more content than MJG though.
Oh yeah, he came with the solo shit first.
Man, I'm gonna give my opinion, man, and nobody never agrees with me on this opinion, and I'm fine with it. When anybody ever asks me the greatest group of all time, my answer is forever and will always be 8 Ball and MJG.
Hey,
Word,
I can't
man.
argue with
I know, but a duo is even, man.
you. Yeah, I
Eight,
can't argue with
It's hard.
8 Ball and MJG was like when they came out, man. You know, like, again, like music is the heartbeat of the earth, and music makes you when you hear music, it, it resonates with a certain time in your life. You know what I'm saying? You can relate, you could match a song or an album up with something you was dealing with and you was going through in your life. And you know what I'm saying, whether it be good or bad, and it could bring it back. Like 8 Ball and MJG is such a huge part of my youth, not my childhood, but my youth, my my young adulthood. It was, man, I was balling G
So you
crazy.
saying that's something based on personal?
Yeah, yeah, it's personal. It's personal. It's
I ain't gonna
personal.
lie for me
I don't
too.
think you're making a hard argument. I don't think you're making a bad argument. Trust me.
Nah, that's what I say.
You
I
got
can't
a hell of an
argue with
argument, bro.
Cause I mean, you think about it, man. Like let's say
Damn.
if we want to match up hits for hits. Let's throw it out the window. UGK can't match 8 Ball and MJG hit for hit, but they got a great
Hell
fan
no.
base and
Whoa, whoa,
everybody loves
whoa. I think you got it backwards.
them. What?
I really
Nah.
think you got it backwards. That's why when I first was talking about it, I said most people probably would say UGK because most people they gonna know more of UGK song than 8 Ball MJG.
Not that's in the South, Trav. Everywhere
Oh
else,
yeah, in the South, yeah.
ev-
Down here,
everywhere
it,
else, they know Ball and G more than UGK. They
I ain't gonna say that.
Ball and G, Ball
That's
and G,
true, bro. That's definitely true, man.
I
Ball and G
don't
had
know.
Ball and G had a lot of commercial success. UGK had Southern success.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
You gotta really be in this in the South culture, man, to know about
I don't know. You might have to look at the
UGK and
records. Look at the record sales.
Pimp C,
We might have to visit the record
If you
sales and
you
see.
go
Bun B.
if you go look at the record sales, A Ball and MJG is smashing them. So look, I'll just throw this out there. Like UGK never had a single on the
Radio
radio
single.
outside of the
Right,
South. Outside of the South, never, not one,
right,
Not one.
not one.
right, bro.
So what song does
Yeah.
8 Ball MJG have bigger than the song that UGK had with Jay Z?
None. But that was only because it was Jay Z. That was Jay Z's. That was
I
Jay Z's
don't
song.
know. I think even
Can they
without
stand
Jay
it?
Z, that song still would have been a hit.
And you could
Can
take
he validated them? Can they stand alone?
Cause on that record they killed Jay Z on that record. So
yeah, but it wasn't a
I
song.
think it still would have been a hit.
So but Trav, check this out though. You can name a ridiculous amount of singles and songs and hit records that crossed over nationwide with 8 Ball and MJG.
Man,
I mean, I don't know because they didn't get a lot of play on the radio like that. I mean, certain songs, but UGK did too. I mean, in the South. See, I can't speak for up north or out west,
Yeah,
but in the South, to me, UGK had more songs on the radio than 8 Ball MJG did.
well, not
But I
nationwide.
think that goes back to what D'Angelo was saying a couple nights ago, last Tuesday, that the South stuck behind each other. They
Yep.
gonna play each other's song. They gonna play each other music on the radio. Like it's just that simple. I think it goes back
Yeah.
to that.
And I like
Yeah,
man.
they're
I
gonna
like
push more for them
UGK.
than him.
I like
Hey,
UGK.
maybe Trav, you might say North Carolina ain't. South, the deep South. Of course, it's not right, but they
That's
weren't
that
playing no UJ.
that's the north
The upper
north
South,
side.
huh? The upper South. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But listen, bro, you listen, man. Nobody went playing no UGK. They were playing MJ when we were doing like when we were doing our turkey bowls and shit. Everybody we were playing sandlot football on Thanksgiving, no pads and all that. They were playing UGK, Pastor Troy, Master P. Man, it wasn't no UGK, man.
that's just where you from.
They weren't playing it, bro. They were
Cause
playing
down here
Outcast. They weren't playing
everything
no.
UGK came out with.
But you closer
That-
to Texas though. That's Texas culture.
see, I can believe that
Your
because
Pimp C had to go
I'm
to
finna give
Atlanta.
you
He had to go to Atlanta.
I'm
Start
finna give
pushing this
you an
shit in
example.
Atlanta.
I'm finna give you an example. That's just like down here when Lil Boosie was out, and then Webby got with him during that era when they had they run, Lil Boosie and Webby. I was in Houston, Texas. Them niggas wasn't listening to no Lil Boosie and Webby out there. I'm in the clubs and all that shit. Them niggas like Lil Boosie and Webby. Like,
I told you they
nah,
got
they
their own
like,
culture, bro. They got their own
yeah,
shit,
they
man.
ain't listening to that shit.
I tell you, man. They got
And
their own
I
shit,
couldn't
man.
believe it. I'm like, damn, y'all don't. They like, nah, they
Go to
weren't fucking with it.
Memphis. Go to Memphis. See what they lit. I tell you.
So, hey Joe, so who did you listen to more, A Ball, MJG, or UGK?
Absolutely.
I guess Joe fell out, but
No, no, no. I'm in here.
oh, so who did you listen to more?
Oh, A ball MJG all day.
All day, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
all day.
Like for me, I listen to both of them. Like, so that's why I say I really can't say because
Yeah,
I love both of them. I've been
yeah,
on.
I mean,
Well,
I'm gonna
UGK
be
was
honest.
out first, so I was on them first with the
Like the biggest
the
record I could think
tell me
of
something good and all
UGK
that.
is that song with Jay Z.
yeah. Because you know what? Because
Like I can't even.
until a Trav, until you just said what you
Just off the
said,
top, I'll probably have to put it on and listen to it.
Trav, until you just said what you said, man. I didn't even know. I ain't know UGK was out before A Ball and MJG. See, I didn't even
Yeah,
know that. I
that
didn't
too
even know
hard to
that.
swallow with that tell me something good.
Yeah, I ain't even know that,
That
bro.
shit was out like in '92.
I ain't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah, that shit was out in '92, and shit, they had video and everything for that shit. That tell me something good.
I know him. I know. You know what I'm saying? MJ and I mean 8 Ball and MJG, man. But they had that slow. They had that
Pocket full
shit.
of stones.
Remember they had that shit with I know the girls, man. They love them niggas, man. They say that shit Sando suck a nigga dick or something. Shit, I was getting head on that shit, man. Them silly bitches.
I
Who
You,
said
don't
you,
know,
don't, you don't
man. That
remember
was,
they said that joint?
who had
Yeah.
who had that song?
No, they had the Sando shit. I said, where y'all get this shit from? They said they was saying MJ. It was saying 8 Ball and MJG, man.
Yeah, we didn't get that up here. I ain't never heard that.
Now I don't know
the,
about it being a song, but I'm saying that's what they told me. That's
That's
what they
what
was
Sando mean. Okay.
Sandos, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Trav, but A Ball and MJG was out in '92 too. It was out in '92.
see, they shit was a little slower here when that cause the first song motherfucker was playing out that shit was that Mr. Big
Yeah,
8 Ball.
yeah.
That the
Uh,
first song motherfucker was bumping in their car.
we didn't know
Hey,
nothing about UGK until Pocket Full of Stones, and then that's all we got.
That was their
hey,
first album.
hey, Angelo, check it out though, man.
But that shit probably
Uh,
hit like the next year though.
Outcast can make it. Outcast can give. They can make a run too, man.
Yeah,
Big boy,
Outkast was right there too.
big boy, man. I'm telling you, man. Big boy is slept on,
See,
man.
see, I was in middle school when all that shit dropped. But I'm gonna tell you what was the shit during that time. Fucking Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Facts.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was the shit during that time.
I despise Andre 3000. So
Hold
Outcast,
on, man. Why you say that, man?
Outcast will never make any list of mine.
But
Hold on. Why
but
you
bro,
say that?
what you think about Big Boy though? Good on
I,
Big Boy.
I love Big
That
Boy.
motherfucker underrated, man. I'm telling you,
I love Big Boy. I dis
man.
I despise Andre 3000. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that want to put Andre 3000 on your list for greatest
Man,
rappers for greatest rappers and all that stuff, I got smoke. I got smoke for you.
I think people said that because Jay Z said something about him, bro. People heard this and all. Them three
No,
stacks, bro.
I think he's a great lyricist though, Joe. I think he's phenomenal. But how we gonna put him on his? How we gonna put him on the list if he won't work? If he refused to work? He refused to make. He refused to make music, bro.
He probably just got tired of that shit. Cause look at the last shit he was making, all that singing and shit.
Man, how we gonna? Yeah, that was trash. How we gonna put that?
Well, actually, I liked a couple of those songs he made.
I like the prototype, and that was it.
Man,
Yeah,
my favorite group, man, is I got two. I'm gonna go with what Dave said. I think that was Dave that said the Locks.
Yeah,
I fuck with the Locks and Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. Them motherfuckers was cold, man.
yeah.
and see, I ain't gonna lie, Bone was out. I probably was in like ninth grade when Easy bought them motherfuckers out, and that
Hmm.
was some new shit, and everybody was bumping that shit heavy.
Man, I'm really the I'm really the old head on this motherfucker, man. I was a grown man when that shit came out.
When Bone came out, oh yeah,
I'll be I'm 47.
oh, okay, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I was out of high school. I was about
yeah,
ninth grade when that shit came out.
I'm 44.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Bone Thugs and Harmony was, but that was my shit, man.
Yeah, I fuck with him, bro. If you ever when you see him in concert, they let you down though because that shit don't be sounding like the record, man.
Yeah, that's because they old now. When they was young, they probably did.
Nah, it
I
didn't.
was too young. I ain't never been to a concert and see him, man. I was young when they was out.
I was
I
in
was a
the
kid.
I was in them concerts.
And see, there's another group. They came out the same time around like 8 Ball and them UGK. All them motherfuckers like that were coming out. All that music was coming out around the same time.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, man, I got one last one. I'm gonna spin the block on, man. One last topic, and this is way out of left field. I don't even know if niggas fuck with this shit or not, but I got a question, man. One of these motherfuckers gotta go.
Who is that? That's Sean. That's Britt. That's Undertaker. And who? Stone
And,
Cold.
and Stone Cold,
Britt the Hitman Hart.
Bret the Hitman Hart, out of there.
Yep.
He all the way out of there in my book. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Oh,
Yeah, I say that too. Yeah, I
Y'all
say.
get Britt up out of there, bro.
yeah, Brett.
Them
You know,
other them you now you can't tell the story of wrestling without Britt the Hitman Hart, but them other three, them are legends, man. Like top five, man. Like
Yeah, he a legend too, but he just wasn't as exciting as the other three.
man. Stone
He
Cold is
he
the
wasn't on
greatest
their level.
wrestler ever, probably besides The Rock.
well, man, listen. Tech,
I'm gonna
technical,
say Hulk Hogan made that shit.
textbook, technical wrestling. Bret Hart, one of the best wrestlers ever. The excellence of execution. He he he'll wrestle your ass for 2 hours. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
his family was like that. His
Yeah,
whole family.
yeah, yeah. His whole family was like that. But I would get him up out of there off the simple fact. I don't know which one of y'all. One of y'all said that he wasn't exciting.
Nah, yeah. That was me.
Yeah, yeah. That's the reason why he gets up out of there. You
But
know what I'm saying?
but but still though, not even based off that though. Not even based off that. Like let's just go off of aura of what they all is. Stone Cold pretty much saved wrestling. Stone Cold and The Rock saved WWE. They saved it.
They did.
Shawn Michaels is literally Mayweather before Mayweather. He was pretty much the show. If he was wrestling, you was watching. And you can't say nothing. Like the Undertaker, come on, man. It's just based off of sure of what they brung to the sport of wrestling. Man, Bret Hart couldn't stand in them boys, couldn't stand in the room with them boys, man. He
Hey,
can't, man. Like,
at the same.
and then you know what else too? You know what else too? Just think about this too, D'Angelo and Trav. When that theme music come on, like Like you just know something finna happen. Like when Stone Cold that glass used to shatter, he's like,
Yeah,
oh yeah, this shit finna be good. Like something finna happen. He finna do something funny. Something finna happen. Man, Bret the Hitman Hart, man, wrestling could have went on without him. Wrestling could have went on because to be honest. When the Hart Foundation and Bret Hart and them was doing what they doing, the British Bulldog and Owen Hart and what was the other one name? The big swole dude. What was his name? I forgot his brother. The other dude with the Heart Foundation.
The
But when
animal.
they was
the Anvil Jim Neidhart.
Yeah.
yeah. When they was doing what they was doing, man, Hulk Hogan and Macho Randy Savage and all of them was pretty much carrying wrestling. I think he was a cog.
Don't
He was
forget
just
about the Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior. Yup, Ultimate Warrior was that man on the real.
But
Ultimate Warrior
Joe,
was that man too.
but Joe, Hitman kicked all their ass. I mean,
I mean,
I'm kicking them off the list too. Don't get me wrong, but we can't I can't let you just throw him under the bus like he wasn't that though.
no, I'm not saying he wasn't that. I'm just saying like as far as legendary, like you man, look, I Stone Cold name, Bret Hart name, Undertaker
His
name is
brother
gonna live
outgrow
forever.
him.
I don't think no Hart outgrew Bret Hart. I ain't gonna say that.
Owen Hart.
I'm not gonna go that far.
Nah, Trav,
I'm not gonna go that
he
far.
ain't outgrown him. He was on,
Owen Hart had his time. He
but
was shining.
they was setting him up to pass Brett
Because that's because
before he
Brett was
got killed.
leaving though. That's because Brett was leaving.
Yeah, before he died. If he wouldn't have died,
Yeah.
if he wouldn't have died, he would have passed Brett.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He
But
would have
that's
passed
that's
Brett.
because Brett was leaving though. That's because Vince McMahon was doing Bret Hart wrong, and he was trying to get up out of there and go to WCW.
Yeah,
That's the only reason. Hulk Hogan went over there and tested out that WCW money, and Bret Hart was like, "I'm coming with you. Like,
yep,
I'm
yep.
getting the hell up out of here too."
They was in court for that.
And
You
that's
know.
and that's when Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, and The Rock put wrestling on their back and said, "Follow me." And you gotta put the Undertaker in there too. The Undertaker always gonna be the Undertaker.
Yeah, yeah. Like I saw. Look, I was at um the United Center in 1995. The opening of the United Center was SummerSlam 1995. It was not a Bulls game. It was SummerSlam 1995. I was there, and when that music came on, doom,
Bro, that's crazy.
bro,
I ain't never been to an event, man. I want to go. I can't go to one now though. I just ain't into it no more.
man, that
It's
day if
just
you
too funny to me now, bro. Like it's just too.
if
Like
you
back then, you couldn't tell me wrestling was phony, bro. Like, like now, it just look phony, man.
hey when that music came on, bro, I felt it felt like the building was finna fall down. I was
Man,
scared. I was like, bro, this a brand new building. This an earthquake in this bitch, bro. It shook shit when he started walking out, bro. I was like, God damn, this dude a rock star.
on the
You
real,
know what I'm
man.
saying? Like the
It's
Undertaker is a
crazy
real life rock star.
on the real,
Oh
man.
yeah.
Yo, just think about it though. Like he was nowhere near as big as the Rock and Stone Cold.
I
Like
don't know at his height.
when that glass shattered, man, look, man, that glass shattered, man. It was, man, look, it was,
I
or when you
don't
heard
know,
that, if
man.
you
I ain't gonna say
smell what
that.
the Rock is cooking, man, look, them crowds used to go crazy, man.
I think they all had they
They
all had
own
their
lane,
thing. Yeah, they all had their
yeah.
own lane. You know what I'm saying?
But
And
look, they used to do that. The Undertaker when he's saying shit.
yeah, that's the crazy
That
part
was
about it.
real. That was real.
He said that man
Do
was
you
right.
smell
What's
what
his
the
name was
rock is
talking?
cooking?
Paul Bear was
Woo!
talking for him.
See, Rock used to talk shit. Stone Cold, they used to talk that. He used to talk his shit.
Yeah.
But you
But
want me
other,
to tell you something though? One thing I can say about the Rock, the Rock held his own. I think the Rock is the only one out of everybody that he didn't need to be, whether he was a heel or he was a baby face, he was always somebody. I honestly believe that Stone Cold, what made Stone Cold was Vince McMahon. I think that little thing they had between them, I think that skyrocketed Stone Cold. You know what I'm saying? Like it made him into what he was.
well, the Rock grew into his character too, though. But he first started. They had they little what they name was the little group he was in when he first started.
You talking about the nation when he
The,
was with the nation
the
with
nation of
Ahmad and
the
D'Lo
nation
them.
the nation of domination.
The nation of domination, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So he had to come up too now.
Yeah.
He ain't
What
start
about
out
the
like that.
what about the
Yeah.
Booker boys? The Booker brothers from Georgia.
Wait, Dave, we didn't get your pick. Like this was out of the four, you got to drop one.
Okay. I can't see the screen. Like
Okay, you got Bret Hitman Hart, you got Stone Cold Steve
drop
Austin.
drop drop Bret Hitman Hart.
Damn, you ain't even let me finish.
Nah, that's you go ahead.
Hey, Dave,
Hey,
Dave must don't like him because he
man,
ain't even let you
it's not
finish.
entertaining, man. It's not entertaining, dude. Come on, man. This
Hey,
is your craft, man. Take your craft. Go ahead.
Dave, you know what I'm saying? You was about to say take your craft serious. Like
They paid them. Yeah.
dude like the greatest technical wrestler ever. He took it serious.
Okay.
He took
Yeah,
it
I mean,
serious.
well, I can't say you're right. I'm wrong. But far as entertainment, I guess that's why I'm caught up in the entertainment. You're right. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
the Rock
Entertainment.
and
He was.
Stone Cold and them just kept it going with Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair,
Yeah,
like how
Hulk
they used to
Hogan,
talk
man.
shit and do shit.
Entertainment. Ah,
See, they
man.
just the entertainment. They just kept it going.
Yeah, yeah.
Bret Hart just
And,
didn't entertain you like that.
For me,
oh man, he was. Oh man. Man.
He getting irritated by him right now.
I'm just saying, man. If you go pay to watch him in person, don't you want to see a show, man?
yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you.
I mean, because it's all fake, man. It's all fake. So technique and shit don't really matter when it's fake.
It do matter if you
It do matter.
really, yeah. If you got to whoop a motherfucker ass for real, it matter.
Yeah, you gotta go motherfucker ass for real.
That's
And,
it.
and
You
from
think they
what
really
you
let
hear,
people? You think they let it get to that?
I
from
do,
what you
man.
hear,
Go ahead.
from what you hear, from the stories they tell, they say a lot of motherfuckers with scatter Bret Hart in their locker room, man. Motherfuckers gonna fuck with buddy.
Yes, sir, bro. It's a lot
Oh,
of
oh, we know that. We know that. We know that.
it's a lot of
Yeah, we know
documentaries
that.
out about. It's a lot of documentaries on that.
Yeah, y'all ever watch that show they be having Beyond the Ring or whatever it is. But
I watch every episode, Trav. Every
I,
episode.
I was amazed by that shit.
If anybody ain't checked it out yet, it's on Tubi. I highly recommend it, bro.
What is it?
Yeah, they got some real deal stories on.
Are they talking about the stories of the locker room and stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
behind
think
the
I saw
scenes
something like
shit.
that.
yeah,
Like like
it's
Yeah,
on
Angela,
Tubi,
I can
man.
never forget this wrestling culture, man. I can never forget it. My stinking ass uncle, man, used to come in the living room and take over the TV, man. Stinking ass.
look,
Shit,
look, I'm
boy.
finna
Never leave
tell
none of that
y'all.
nigga cooking.
Back in the day, when Hacksaw Jim Duggan there, damn, who else? It was like them
Jake the
old
Snake.
school rappers.
Jake the
They
Snake.
came down here. They was in the village at the Evercare, Pritchard, Alabama, and motherfuckers got into it with their ass. Them motherfuckers beat the shit out them niggas. They would get at their ass, but they beat the shit out of the motherfuckers on TV.
Yeah,
That shit out there is a wild shit, man. I
them
guess motherfuckers was talking shit, fucking with them, I guess.
Hey, check this out though. Imagine if them motherfuckers was really wrestling for real. I don't think y'all be saying what y'all saying. They careers would be short, man.
yeah, for
Oh
The
sure.
shit that
yeah.
they be doing, oh man.
But you know what
Mo-
though? The
Motherfucker be
sport is
dead.
dangerous. Because like they be saying on
The
that show
sport
they
is
talking about, they be saying like, man, these falls are real. Like falling off these cages and stuff, that stuff is real. So like the man cans and stuff like that, when they throwing him on these tacks and stuff and throwing him off cages and stuff, they man, that stuff real. You gotta know how to fall. You gotta know how all that stuff, man. I couldn't
Yeah,
do that shit. I don't give a fuck how phony they say it is. I'm not jumping off no motherfucking
man, I
cage.
couldn't do that shit either. And they all, when you watch those stories and those documentaries, they all tell you how many times they broke their arm, broke
Yeah.
ribs,
Yeah, yeah.
Man,
broke
the
legs.
Undertaker that had so many surgeries, man. You saw when the man he did that one special where he came back from WrestleMania. The man had got his hip replaced like 6 months before. He had got his hip replaced.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that.
man, that's kind of dangerous, man. But I was sure finna say that though. What Dave just said to you when you was like, man, how can you say that, Joe? And he beat all of them. I was, man, that stuff fake, man. Of course he beat them, man. Like it ain't real. Like
Yeah.
is you know who gonna win when you start. Like they already know who gonna win. That's how I don't get how
Yeah.
people gamble on that stuff, man. Ain't no way I gamble on no damn wrestling, man.
Wow.
What you said? People gamble on that
Wow.
shit?
Hell yeah, they bet that shit
Wow.
on
Yeah,
FanDuel and
bro,
stuff, man.
they gamble on that shit,
Wow.
man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man,
They don't
That's
bet on
fucking crazy, man.
they don't
how
bet
the
on
hell
rest,
you
This
gonna
shit
gamble on
sad,
some
bro.
shit like that?
bro. They
Damn.
Wow. These people are really fucking deceived, man.
But you know
That's
what?
crazy.
You know what's crazy? I always, and this is why I be telling my guys, I be like, sports made it made me it really made me know what sports was when they put WWE on sports on ESPN app and made it a ticker. Like you ruining my sports life by putting this on here, knowing that I know wrestling is phony. So what is that saying about all you telling me is that everything is entertainment? So now I'm out. Is football, is basketball real? You know, like is this other stuff real? Because you putting this stuff on ES, you got a whole segment on ESPN. Got these guys on first taking stuff talking about they match coming up and stuff. Like y'all pushing this phony stuff, man. You know, so I don't know, man.
But NBA is the entertainment business. At the end of the day, it's under the entertainment license. That's why they can't
Right.
get sued for cheating.
That's
yeah.
crazy, man.
What so they can't get sued?
Nah, they can't get sued.
Like by who though? Like who trying
It
to
can't be you can go to court and lose the case because they tried. They was going to do it, but they said that we're on the entertainment, so that negated all of
wow.
that. But
That's
you know,
crazy.
if Angela, I could probably send it to you. I don't know if you'll be able to on another show it, man. But college basketball, they allow them. I'll send it to you though. The rule book. They allow them to put magnets in the ball, man. Like radio,
Huh?
GPS tracking and all of that.
I remember you.
So
I remember you told me that, man. I
yeah, that's
What
crazy, man.
you
I
saying?
sent it to Trav. I
NCAA
don't know if
spec?
Trav still got it. Yes, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah.
Yeah, so it would make you think, okay, if the NCAA is not a profit, well, they make money, but not like the NBA. If they doing it on that level for profit, then what about the NBA? Because if you realize what your subconscious already been telling you that damn, it's a lot of big shots around March Madness. Everybody hitting these crazy shots, man.
yeah.
But then too,
That's
you gotta
crazy.
look at all the money.
I never believed nothing like that, man. Like that they doing that type of stuff.
But we fans, we don't really
That's
like
possible.
real. We don't like real. We like entertainment because if a lot of times they let these guys play the real way, it'd be low scoring games. Man.
That's true. That's why that's why that's why the NFL and the NBA is pushing more so fast paced basketball and all of this, throwing the ball up and letting people like y'all said, travel and stuff like that. They want the
The
game to go
fans,
faster.
the
Exactly.
fans, the fans
Money.
ruin the game. The fans.
But see,
And,
I think they about to tighten up on a lot of shit cause a lot of people been talking about this shit and exposing it. So they trying to tighten up on shit.
but try the thing. The problem is, me and you, nobody gives a fuck about what we think. And I'm not talking about just personally. I'm just saying, because me and you, we black folks. We only 13% of the country. White people 60% of the country. So they say they want to see more three point shooters. Or don't hit the quarterback. That's what they're gonna do, man. They go based on the demand of the customer, man.
I think in the next few years that shit
Majority
gonna change.
rules.
I
Man,
think it's
look,
gonna change the next few
It
years.
got to be
I think a lot of
the
people
white people
tired of that
gotta
shit.
want to see it.
it
The
And
white
goes
folks
back
got
to
to get
what
tired
y'all
of it.
said.
and
It,
especially just like okay, just like Team USA got their ass beat by Germany. Then they
Right.
got whooped by Canada. They ain't even win a bronze.
I hope.
So a lot of shit finna change.
I hope
it
what you
goes
saying
back
is
to
true. I
what
hope
y'all
Adam
said.
Silver. Hey, I hope Adam Silver do make that bold move and do that. But man, they all so concerned
Cause,
about their
cause, cause,
sales, bro. The ratings,
cause
man.
look at the
So it's
look
all
at the
about what
first
the
step.
white fans saying.
It's ratings.
Look
It's
at
ratings.
look at the
It
first
goes.
step. What happened the other year where James Harden and Lillard and some of them other players, like some of them
Oh, the
fouls they
shit
was
was
getting.
down. The shit was
They
down,
cut
But
bro.
that shit out.
you know what, Trav?
And then now look what they just did. They
But
finna they put some more rules in about them motherfuckers sending them stars.
oh yeah, they cutting that shit out. But that goes back
Yeah, they
into
putting
like
that
what
in there.
Dave. But that also feeds into what Dave's saying. They want these stars to play because it's money, them ratings. It goes back to ratings,
Yeah.
and you could tell off of that. Like even let's just think about it. Like with these TV shows, look what they said. Like with the what's the guy name? The Skip Bayless guy. He said, "Man, whenever I talk about LeBron James, my ratings go up tremendously high." And what
Damn.
only person he talk about is who? LeBron James.
Damn.
LeBron James and the Dallas Cowboys. He said whenever they talk
Damn.
about them, they should go through the roofs. And
Damn.
it's all about them numbers spiking when
You
something is
cannot
happening.
fucking argue that. You can't argue that, Trav. You can't argue that shit.
Oh no,
It's
I
proof
can't
of the
argue
put.
with that.
Listen, man. When they say who's the one? Ah man, let me come back to it. I'll let somebody else talk. I got to come back to it.
Yeah, man,
I want to add on to what I want to add on to that. Go ahead. Damn.
because what they do it's all about, and that's with anything, man. That's why I remember I never forget, me and my sister was talking when that R. Kelly stuff was happening, right? And I remember I don't know if you could find it, D'Angelo, or not, but I remember Ricky Smiley was talking, and Ricky Smiley said something like they was doing a meeting or something like that, and he was like something like, "We're not gonna touch this conversation too much." We're not gonna touch this conversation too much. Talking about the Harvey Weinstein thing, but then when the R. Kelly thing came up, they kept talking about it
Damn.
because it's spiking. It's spiking. Oh, people want to hear about. But man, we ain't finna talk about this other guy. No, we ain't doing that.
Right? Nobody don't want to hear
You know what I'm
about
saying?
that.
Nobody want to hear about that shit. It's all about the destruction, kind of like what Dave said. It's the destruction stuff that people is looking at, and even in sports, when Steph Curry hit a three, they be like, "Oh man, that the ratings went up when he did that." Oh, we pushing this 3-point shooting stuff. You know,
Yeah.
the dunk don't
This
sell
this
no more.
another this another thing that's sad, and it's the fans' fault. It's our fault. It's the fans' fault. And maybe not us. Maybe not black folks' fault. As fans, because we want to see that gritty shit. But with football, remember, Chad, you probably could tell me when Tom Coughlin was coaching the Jaguars, and they were beating they was beating the Patriots and shit, and they told that one receiver to not catch the fucking ball, and this motherfucker go out there and catch the ball anyway. Before that, Fournette, he beat the dude. He was nobody in front of him. He beat the dude, had the ball right there in his hands. He moved his hands all the way completely out of the way. They was exposing that how he completely just removed his hands to miss the ball. He did an acting job. He did it
Wow.
on
Oh yeah.
purpose.
Oh
But the
yeah.
other receiver, the other receiver, he caught the ball and his ass out the league. So,
Damn.
bro, it's just like, man, it's like, come on, bro. I don't know what to say, man. I'm conflicted.
Oh yeah. It's bullshit in the game.
Yeah, bro,
That
it's
that
a bully. It's
that's the
bullying, bro. Like
same
it's
way.
crazy.
That's the same way what we was talking about when Cam Newton went to the Super Bowl against Denver.
That shit right there, man.
Everybody
That
know Carolina was the best team the whole year. Could nobody fuck with him. He won MVP. That's
and
why that nigga
that's
was mad. He went in on the shit for
and
the
that's
game to get
why
thrown.
and
That's
that's
why
why I
he was
say
so
you.
mad.
That's why I say you can't just go off a championship rings. You gotta know the context. They told that motherfucker that shit at the beginning of the game. His spirit was broken.
I don't
It,
think
So
they
who?
it's
told him.
Cam
just
Newton?
it's just reality, man. It's a
I don't
yeah,
think
but
they told him.
he came out talking all this pro. He was talking about black. All the pro black shit, man. And
Yeah, I
the
don't think
motherfuckers
they
went
told
blocker
him.
for him.
Cause I
That's
think
crazy.
if
I ain't
they
never
would
heard
have
nothing about that.
told him and he was with it after the game, that's why they were talking about he a sore loser. He bad sportsmanship because of how he was
But
acting.
he
That's
never
because he
played
knew it
this.
was some bullshit going
He
on.
never right. He never played the same ever since then. He knew that he couldn't win. He knew what time it was. But this is why I say,
Well,
man, that
I
shit.
think he ain't play the
That
same
shit
because he
is
got injured.
that shit's spooky, man. I'm telling you, man. Sports is spooky, bro. That's
Damn,
real
I
power.
ain't even heard nothing about that though. That's crazy though. If that
That's
happened.
real power, man. It's spooky shit, man, going on. And it's like, damn, I do this shit for the fans, like Michael Jordan. That nigga, I don't know what's going on. I'm speculating, Angela. I'm speculating, y'all. But I don't know, man. It's some shit, weird shit going on with Jordan.
What
Maybe
you
he
talking
was
about
supposed to
selling his
throw a
team?
couple games. Yeah, nah. When he was playing with the Bulls, maybe he was supposed to throw a couple games or championship that he didn't
Oh, I see
throw him,
what you're saying.
and he was supposed
You,
to throw him, but
you,
his competitive spirit took over. Cost a family member, or that was mainly based on the debts and shit he owed. But it's connected, man. Maybe he ain't throw certain games, man. Mike didn't play by the rule. I mean, he didn't follow through. It's some spooky shit, man. And none of us can save them dudes when they get hit, when they get knocked off, or something happened to them.
oh yeah, because the mafia run all that shit.
They run that motherfucker, man.
All that gambling shit, all that, that's the mafia.
The only one I seen speak again, who recent, like in the football, was Jalen Ramsey, right? And when he was with the Jaguars, he said he not doing none of that shit, man. He said, what I'm talking about, the one from Florida State, the
Hmm.
cornerback? Yeah, they ended
Yeah.
up trading him the way he wanted to go. They traded him to the Rams. But he was too good to get rid of, though. He was too good.
Hey, who he with?
Yo, he
Hey, who he with?
outspoken, man.
Who he with this year? He's still with the Rams.
Nah, he played with the Dolphins.
Yeah, he
Damn.
was on the sideline.
Mm,
Yeah, he hurt.
Damn.
yeah. Well, well, man, we're gonna wrap it up tonight, fellas. We got a lot of good content tonight.
Oh
You know what
man.
I'm saying? I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And
Man, you got wrestling on here, rapping on. You got everything, bro.
yeah,
Shit, I'm looking forward to seeing these clips, man.
oh for sure, for
I'm on
sure.
the lookout, man. I'm on the lookout. Y'all make sure y'all been on this video the whole damn time. The least thing you could do is hit like, man. Like this button, like this video, and at least share. Just one motherfucking person, man. Share it, man.
Yeah, and
That's
then
all, man.
you know we just trying to get in the algorithms. You know what I'm saying? Here go
Yeah.
here go Jake
Make sure you
coming. Here
share it
go
with
Jake
somebody who would
coming
like
back
it.
for sure.
No,
Oh man.
I've been backstage for about 30 minutes, brother.
Oh my bad, Jake.
All right. I
My-
just letting you know.
yeah, you had dropped out, man. I ain't even see you. My bad, Jake. Yep. But yeah, man, we gonna wrap it up, man, and we'll be back at it Sunday night, man. Y'all brothers take it easy, man. When subscribe to Raw Sports Radio on YouTube, and go back and like all the videos on Raw Sports Radio. Comment on
Call
all the
in, man. Call in the phone line 888-2725 raw. Anybody call in.
Yeah, cause
You
the
don't got
tide
you
gonna be
don't
high this weekend.
you don't got to know
oh
what you talk about, man. Just tell your favorite team, man.
facts,
D'Angelo will be running the show, man, hosting, moderating and hosting and running the show, man.
facts. And go subscribe to whatever the fuck I want podcast on YouTube, man. Like the videos, comment, share. We just want to get into the algorithms, you know what I'm saying? And enjoy some good shit talking, because that's what we do.
Bro, we ain't even asked for a donation. A lot of niggas did hit us up on the cash app. Man, we ain't never said that not one time. We just said hit the like button. That's free.
Absolutely free.
Damn.
We don't even want none of your money yet. But yeah, man, y'all brothers take it easy, man. I'm gonna get at y'all in a minute, man.
All right, salute.
All right.
All
Peace
right, man.
out.